points in the last 5 or 6 years where we've asked Fnatic to kind of go back to basics.
Sure.
And I think that is the headline, right? It was the overcomplication of some of the aspects of the game versus BBL. Absolutely agree with that. Are they going to be given the same chance against... Well, FUT have a huge opportunity actually to tap into something that Fnatic clearly struggled with.
Yeah, Zeus also been a name for himself, and Kayak on the other side. Always such a lovely little comparison between the two of such heavy hitters coming up through the scene. Kayak has taken vast majority of at least that portion of sight. However, FUT really not wanting to give up too much, but it is Alpha to get the thing... Well, get the ball rolling, really.
Get the thing going.
Get the thing going. And it's a bit of a stall here from Fnatic, just pausing, waiting for that util to cycle through, and lovely. Very diligent, very clear-cut steps here. Pistol round should be on their side.
Very methodical push forwards here. Yesterday with a chance, but most are going to shut that down. Just Baha remaining now. Swap out to a ghost.
That was kind of snappy. That was kind of snappy. Now, okay, so let's kind of talk about it, right? Because Mini was kind of alluding to a couple of different things. One, the application of Alpha, right? And how we want to see him maybe problem solve for them in this. Could he be a solution to maybe the new meta that they didn't seem quite ready for? I don't know how you
Come on, boys! Woo, woo!
For me, Alpha's not necessarily the key stakeholder here. For me, it falls to Kayak, it falls to Vekad, and unfortunately it falls to Boaster as well in terms of where they struggled. That's where I want to see notable improvement. Not even improvement, addressing the very obvious issues they had in terms of the game plan versus BBL. There was a number of rounds we were waiting to see an adjustment, an adaptation on Fnatic's part, and it just didn't come.
Yeah, and kind of rolling your minds back, I mean, it is fluffy. Don't get me wrong. I know this is a stretch too, but...
Well, yeah, call it knee-jerk reaction to week one, but it's because it was so concerning.
Yeah, exactly. And also, little fun fact, it's not that fun if you're a Fnatic fan, but Kickoff in, 2025, facing off against FUT, Abyss starting map, and they also lost that as well, and that was with Kron. So again, these two have quite an interesting little history. Obviously, a bit of a different roster as well for FUT in this regard, but again, historically, I do want to see Fnatic kind of pick up, I guess, the slack, right? Like, again, if you're looking at someone like Vitality, who's now, in my eyes, deemed one of the heavier favorites in this scenario this year, at least to start with. Let's see how Fnatic kind of compare, I guess is the best way to put it. For FUT, though, they're no pushovers. They do have some real talent on this roster. They are in the right place, and that could not have been worse timing. However, fortunately, Crashy's there to find two and somewhat quell the building threat.
I was going to say, Fnatic had been very cautious here. First half of this round.
20 seconds, but...
A little bit of a gap, and Mr. Fallen still looking to anchor towards A. Not sure who was spotted on the side of this, but I feel like the plant can be denied here. Might only get one or two chances at it now.
Player standing.
Get across here, Baha shut down by Kayak. Spike will go down. Mr. Fallen now, classic in hand, 1v3.
Right here.
Get one more, that's pretty good going. Does get to slip behind as Alpha is down, that's information for later on. Couldn't quite get the shot. So for Fnatic, 3 standing, 3 rifles through, ticking the box, right? All good so far, no big threats, and actually a quiet beginning from FUT. A couple of players popping off, but nothing to really damage economy or build any massive ults early. Cash for himself isn't too far away for the Fnatic side, obviously, but for old FUT, we do have just Baha really
come on, boys.
about halfway through. So simple stuff so far, but the tension now gets drawn. We have rifles out for both sides. Decent purchase back in for Fnatic 2 here.
The concern really does go towards maybe the early round, the default here for Fnatic once we get into the buy rounds, whether or not there will be an operator present for FUT. All the main obstacles we're looking for them to overcome.
Well, we were just discussing how worrying it is that I felt that was something that affected them in the NRG game last year, end of the year, how they couldn't quite problem solve it, but now looking like we're getting close to this site hit. At least with the Aldrone invested. Baha doesn't quite evade it, but tries to swing early. I didn't mind the intention, but it did feel like an unfair 1v1 almost as Kayak reigning supreme on the site here. Yes, Jay, does he get any safety to play into? He does, he's got a... Oh my god, all right, Kayak, just bulldozer the site. Fair play, that looks like it's kind of got a bow on this round. Stalled out on the plant, Mike, but they'll have another go at this.
Good chip damage, but the flash up is perfect here. Traded out by Zeus.
Spike planted.
Does leave just 2 standing now for FUT. Still healthy, but 4 alive for Fnatic in this post plant. Maybe to reset.
Here.
Most obviously very disconnected here. Looking to play late on this. Actually looking to go around the world. Could be another kill to come through. Still he's found one.
Now,
It'll be difficult to get a half on here.
yeah, Boaster's still around. Should be able to buy time, which he's doing, right? Utility coming through on that
Last player
Astra.
standing.
And still great positioning too, just on that push up. And Rossley clean with it, but round pretty much cooked here. So for Fnatic, they'll be happy as Larry 3 back-to-back converting bonus. It was well invested, but still.
But the sort of round we're looking for, so just some comfort in what Fnatic display, right? It's a set plan in place, no kind of variables or curveballs being, you know, running away with themselves. The only issue really being here, FUT's inability to kind of dissect Fnatic here at the choke point. Again, Kayak a little ahead of the curve, but he delivers.
Well, that's the mad part. There wasn't much util to set him into play, really. He'd got himself on the site. He got a fair fight kind of on the swing coming through, and then backside as well. So as two individual 1v1s, he just wins, right? And if that's the X factor they now have, amazing. That's brilliant. I'd like to see what it looks like down the line, if there's some more evolution on this, a little bit more kind of comfort for him to play into. Back and forth we go. I do wonder how this looks as we develop into this game. See, Fnatic previously showed quite a tendency towards one of the sites compared to the other, but the flash shouldn't affect Boaster on the site, tucked in on the corner, and cleans up. This is good. This is very good until then. Now, getting a little bit worrying.
Yeah, Alpha tagged up. Still 3 alive here for Fnatic. Baha on a long flank.
Oh, he's got good
And he
timing.
finds him.
Standing.
Oh, man, I thought he had the timing on
Spike
that.
planted.
Chipping Alpha down to 11, but Mr. Fallen in a 1v3. Yeah, Alpha vulnerable, but the other two sitting very safe on the site. Full HP, full shield. Playing right shoulder to shoulder.
He'll pick up this sight line, won't spot the cross, obviously, so maybe a free
I love
from
that.
Fallen.
Shock dart, hoping it'd be Alpha who catches, but no. Ooh, nice try from Mr. Fallen, right idea. Better shot from Crashies. 4-0, Fnatic looking cool and calm.
Trading out really effectively here in the Santanino. Obviously the heavier stack here for FUT. No surprise to see an early timeout here, considering. And the second buy round for FUT's going to be crucial in terms of doing some damage. Obviously stripping away this cushion that's already built up. I am seeing Zeus pick up an operator. So it's a tall order here for FUT. There'll be 5 unanswered here. Fnatic are able to continue to convert, and actually switch up here from Fnatic. A little bit of focus shift towards mid.
Yeah, haven't seen that look yet from them, right? It was very site-centric, so Alpha similar wall to before. That was noted, I think, from Mr. Fallen.
Kind of implies a late B pivot, which FUT currently 3 members positioned and waiting for somebody to slip the net.
Look how deep those trips are as well. Super committed over towards A main. I guess it's allowing this freedom to sit deep on the A site, but the second they're broken.
I mean, it's the possibility of the null command coming on. They want to make sure that they still have a chance at least to find something on the way in, but certainly nobody in position for it.
Go, info, but is there commitment? Because again, you keep in mind, they might just be posturing on this, and no,
Look
it
at
is
Boaster
going to be the goer, and you're right, Boaster a mile away disconnected.
going around the world once more, so we'll have a ton of space to play into. FUT now going to stack up this
Spike
retake.
planted.
And I like that though, because maybe a good read into how FUT like to play those retakes on these side hits. It gives Boaster a lot of play here, because they're sitting super deep. It'll be a slow play back in, playing full retake on the site. And hard to make that operator work. Already been switched out. Zeus back to the rifle, operator with Mr. Fallen. And Fnatic looking for that nice crossfire backside. Push and pull. But the breakthrough comes in until they meet Kayak. Finally, he falls, the flank's on the way. That's going to be in the back of your mind, but maybe they don't need it. As Crashies takes away Cross the lead, and now you're down to just Baha. Brilliant on the site, though. And now there's a problem. Does he know about Boaster? Stall on the site, though, couldn't get half. And Baha being put through his paces. A brutal scenario, a great shock dart. And surely the punchline of Boaster at the end. Fnatic with a very well-crafted round.
And the real nail in the coffin here is noting that all the typing utility there. Boaster knows he has no obstacles to overcome. Well, it looks like FUT are maybe going to win out in terms of these first kills back onto site, but these were noises.
Sounds like us on Discord.
No comment.
Huh.
Chico back on the cards here for FUT. Scanning ahead.
Why have you done that?
Kayak on the hunt once more, though. Already showing he's feeling a little more comfortable today.
Kayak's been an incredible addition to this roster. Amongst all the losses that they've had in certain X-Factor players, I think that was a big conversation, even losing someone like Kron is what he can bring to a round and how much impact he can have. But credit where it's due, Kayak has been an absolute marvel in this. And even beyond that, you've got to still give credit over to Crash. He's had a fantastic year. Picked up well, even in that first game where obviously it wasn't the ideal result, still putting up great numbers. And it's just kind of who then joins. Do we get to see that kind of unlocking of alpha throughout the year? Does that become another string to the bow? Do we see Vekash find his footing? He was a great highlight in that first series, actually, for me. He looked great. So I was a little bit worried, obviously, off-season, you take it with a pinch of salt, but he came out looking fantastic in that first real go of things. But I don't like what they're seeing here. And look, we know they're happy to play it late. They're happy to work that timer to the last drop.
Well, they're certainly going to
30 seconds left.
Found themselves an advantageous site hit here. It's only one member of FUT to hold down the fort. Rotation coming through, but it's going to be a million miles behind this. Maybe looking to slip into this smoke.
Going to try and do what he can, right? But already threatened away. And this is part of that executing late. You have to be exceptionally diligent on all of the util on the site take. You have to be so aware someone could be disruptive, and they are. So none of those threats come through. A nice presence towards middle for Alpha. Good farming opportunity. Ult's still there for him, so he's got that in the pocket for the coming rounds. And it looks like we're going to be continuing this pretty much flawless run so far. Looking like 6-0 will be etched on the scoreboard. As Yetajay, last one to face the music here. Can he locate Alpha?
Yeah, Alpha's just, I was going to say fairly confident of the possibility, but we'll lose the rifle. Yetajay, though, certainly not in a position to cause any further issues for Fnatic. Again, money's already there, comfortable for Fnatic here. Like, really interested in giving away another exit anywhere else. So 6 unanswered rounds now. I believe actually versus BBL map 1, it was 7 unanswered initially on Breeze. And whether or not how much you attribute to kind of complacency in that first series kind of takes away the credit from BBL. They do deserve for obviously turning that around.
This is a nice spot. That goes there.
Fnatic certainly look as if they are way more in control now of the game.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
And look, you'd rather have Fnatic have a wake-up call early than late, right? Just have that wake-up call in those opening games. That we can't be lazy about this. We can't be coming in, you know, lazy is probably the wrong word for it, but that lack of focus, that lack of kind of killer instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's look, we all know how far they went last year. Obviously, that final hurdle is always going to be a sore spot, but regardless, they got there, even with people doubting a lot of the steps on the way, and rightly so. It wasn't the cleanest of runs, but still, they've come back in. They've had a bit of a fumble on the word go. They didn't make it past the first hurdle, but now it's time to pick back up. A little bit of a reminder of what this team is capable of. And even with all the roster changes, the core structure should remain. And for FUT, it's time to try and get back on the board here. Can Zeus be in the right place? Sadly for now, playing on obviously the weaker side of the map here. He might not get the initial start he wanted. The Owl drone going to clear what they feel is deep enough, but look how far back Fnatic was sitting.
Very cautious here.
Oof.
He's able to avoid that, so presence unnoticed just yet. The timing of this contact coming through towards A could be disastrous here for FUT. Leave Baha alone once more.
30 seconds left.
See, now he's relaying this information desperately, but going to be caught up here.
He's going through it. Trying to stick around on site, but we saw that ult in the hands of Alpha before Boaster invested here. It's played with, but the flash is fantastic. Crossly, the one to work off his own pretty much at that point, but they've done really well, taking away that frontline defense almost, and putting the rest in their paces. Vekash could have been caught there. You saw that second of consideration to swing on it, but no. Plant in play, late flank en route as well. And then the ult comes down from Yetajay. Information is coming, and Yetajay gets a double. It is danger for Crashies. No dart to play on, has his ult, but this ain't the time for it. Zeus wants him dead. Mr. Falling the one to find it, but FUT finally on the board, 5 alive.
Just a second either way for Fnatic would have given them a much cleaner plant here. A chance to maybe rely on the Hunter's Fury, which it looks like is the game plan in that post plant. So maximum credit to FUT here. And Baha playing perfectly. This flash is just sublime.
Oh, it's lovely.
From Grostely. Again, already rotating towards A. You see him darting all the way back through spawn, but
Nice!
able to pivot back and bail Baha out.
And bless, I mean, the way these rounds have gone, you look at Baha, you think, man, he's in the trenches. Every time, if they're doing those like little fakes, he's left solo on those sites with maybe just a pistol, or obviously the ult coming out from Alpha, and then he's down there just like, Christ, I'm just going to try and hold on as long as I can. But Fnatic, I'm just trying to pick back up, but Zeus right up the
I was
rip.
going to say in the background there.
He's
They
turned
off
nice,
too.
yeah. I'm trying to bait him in, but we know that Fnatic's tempo can be really hard to handle.
Actually a bit of a pace shift here.
Tagged.
Form of Kayak. Looking to maybe come and deal with some of this utility. But kept at bay for the time being. And still, two players conscious that Zeus is posted deep now. I'm not sure if anyone's close enough to catch the audio cue or even saw Zeus there. It was in the X-ray that we caught it, but again, a situation that Fnatic really struggled with previously.
No one can really help with this owl drone, so a little bit frustrating for Zeus, but I guess it burned some of the util early. Yeah, he's going to respect it and fall off that first angle. Trying to go for a second, he does get caught by the recon bolt in the end, so good slow, nice hinder. Just denying a little bit of that springboard forward. Does anyone get connected to on this? Kayak's looking.
Zeus plucks him out of the air.
You'd love to see that,
Spike
Zeus.
planted.
Nice impact early there. Taking away Kayak, who's been really good at even holding those flood retakes. He was instrumental before.
Full 5-man here. 4th foot on the way back in. Fnatic have given up a lot of space towards the front of site here. How quickly can Foot figure that out?
That knife feels like it might be a little bit of an indicator, but they've got to get going. There's post-plant util. You can see it lined up.
Shock
Crash is
darts
still...
as well, yeah.
Yeah, they've got bits to work with, but the Hunter's Fury, if it goes down that far, could have been an issue. Just clearing some corners here, but Foot looking a little bit hesitant to handle this. They got to get going. And oh, dearie me, there's that post-plant util. Does make it towards halfway, but down to just one. Mr. Fallen can get anything done here. Tries to dodge, he can't evade it. Boaster finds the final one, and Fnatic continue on their warpath.
Everyone will fall, but money should still be there for Fnatic. Again, in terms of the post plant here, a little return to...
Nice.
Crispier on the other side as well from Zeus, but return to what is a historical comfort zone for Fnatic. It's very rehearsed and coordinated util setups.
I died!
To make sure they get this one across the line, will force another into a corner, force them to overstep and maybe make a desperate play. Fnatic will greet that with a smile.
It's going to get to desperation times for Foot. Yeah, as I said, double timeout, not too surprising considering the scoreline. But they need to find a solution. And it feels like aggression's the name of the game. Now, Fnatic holds the default.
Wait,
I think he's seen that.
I think he's seen minimap, yeah.
He's absolutely seen something, but I think they saw it too. Sharp, clean, quick work from Boaster, calling in the cavalry, but does he need it? He does now, but the trade comes in as well. They could springboard into B if they fancy it. They could take that as the green light to go.
The adjustment, instantaneous from Foot. Yesterday now, going to be revealed at least with the knife, but no confirmation on his whereabouts. Well, again, doing very well to spot that out. Vekaj to seal the deal. Alpha now still lurking in mid. Going to play in the cut here. But Baha in the back lines. Found crashes.
Okay, can you get me one more and then I'm fully paying attention. Ah, yeah, just fizzles away. These post plants, very impressive from Fnatic. They look very in control here, understanding all of the pressure points and coming out on top cleanly, 8-1. This doesn't feel like there's much back here.
Fortunate Frostily and Zeus are unable to pin that down a little earlier on. You can see the awareness here.
One enemy
Yesterday's whereabouts,
Team
but
Ace.
yeah, Fnatic starting to coast a little in some of these situations.
It's just a team effort too. No one's slacking, no one's not pulling their weight in this. It's not top heavy, it's not just a kayak show. Everyone is finding
Aggression,
really good.
yeah, once more here to start this round, Lauren.
Yeah, and in this, why not? You got to throw something at the wall and hope it sticks. Alpha, yay! There's a cacophony of noise, yeah. Little jump scare behind him, but he's made it out and around, and they have no idea. Hello, oh dear. Well,
Mr. Fallen's got a kill as well.
That's probably not how you expected that to go.
Spike planted.
And we've been complimenting how well-rounded they've been at catching all those potential threats. This time, someone slipped the net. The backline threatened, eyes have to turn. Vekaj once again called upon. Should have heard some of these steps here, I'm pretty sure. Isolates one, but they've already slipped ahead here. I don't know if he knows there's going to be two. Yeah, they've certainly not relayed that there's a chance of it. 2v2, unrecoverable weapons, but Zeus wants in, and he gets in. Vekaj with nothing to say about it. Crashies has to clutch up on the side here. They've got upgrades, they've got rifles, but no armor, no sustain in this. Crashies trying to do his due diligence. Good chip damage on it. They got to handle him, and they have. FUT getting underneath the skin, getting on the nerves, getting away with it in time.
Second on the board, really heads up play from FUT to continue here, to apply pressure in the early round, try and catch somebody off guard, and then just playing the trades really well. Or just drifting ahead of the smoke. That's where we saw that Mr. Fallen kill in the kill feed, but Zeus does so well. Catches an upgrade and makes Fnatic pay. We'll force a timeout immediately here. Probably just going to play off site in anticipation. Being suppressed here, and again, actually Fnatic going to stack up towards mid, so this time FUT are on the other side of the grid here.
Okay, Zeus certainly getting involved. And I quite like that they've inserted yet a J off the back of all that attention coming in from Zeus. That's a nice new look there.
Yeah, difficult to really clear him from that spot now, with Zeus picking up a deeper angle. When it's certainly there, but no command pop towards A here this time.
Oh, that flash was just in his face. Baha, brilliant! From backside! Holds it down this time. He'd been at the mercy of Fnatic on the other side. Here, takes a stand. Don't take any more names though. Kesh down on the knees, can't be recovered yet. Confirmed in the end. Brutal scenario, and Baha wants more space. He's going forward, but the back line gets broken, the flank denied, and with 50 seconds, that's plenty of time for Fnatic.
Certainly is. FUT haven't sent anybody out elsewhere. I think Fnatic probably still conscious of that mid-pressure early on, or mid-presence that was shown. Hopefully going to find themselves a clean plant here on B.
30 seconds left.
Boaster should get ult off this. Alpha once more will drift into mid, looking to potentially cut somebody off in rotation. FUT leaving this right down to the wire.
10 seconds left.
Now the penny will drop.
Spike planted.
That does give Boaster the ult as well. Alpha on the ult, playing a deeper line. What does FUT have to re-clear this space? Knife and a flash with cross delete. Beyond that, it's kind of the guns in hand. Do have Baha's ult, but they need to get past this first wave. Actually, it's Alpha slipping away from this, and Boaster somewhat taking over that kind of corner from heaven. That's the audio cue they're waiting on. Swing, spot, that's one of those ults down. That's Baha's gone. Now it's going to be cross delete trying to work it back through, but the crossfire is maintained. Just Zeus alive, but a danger and a threat. And a missed shot opens up a chance, but it ain't much. Alpha and Boaster, shoulder to shoulder on that, making it work.
Beautiful push and pull between them. Boaster, the stars are aligned to catch a freebie there with Baha in astral form, but very well navigated by Fnatic, where it looks like almost a done deal that FUT can close this out. Sending somebody out to...
Nice flash as well, you full blinded him.
Maybe catch somebody drifting. Like I said, it was Alpha once more up mid.
He's staying on the op. He's feeling himself. Aggression. I mean, we've seen it before. I think Crashies notes it.
I mean,
very deep dart,
now,
yeah. Look how quick Kayak is straight through. He could live up here for a second and slow it down, maybe if they want to look toward that back line.
I mean, great response considering a slight misread in the previous round. Actually now, Kayak takes this space in mid.
Go God damn, that was quick from Alpha. You like to see that. Mr. Fallen gets punished, trying to maintain that space, isolated on his own. And Baja's going for it. It feels desperate. Feel a little bit too individual. There wasn't a plan in mind. Cross to leave. Well, now you ain't got your... However, Baja has been a real class standout. I've liked his work. It wasn't quite on my radar to the extent that Zeus was, for example, but he has stood out to me here, even with just, what, 2 rounds to their name? So we wait and see. Kayak, once again, things started with a bang, walking middle. There is a player on the other side, the man just spoken of, Baja. I guess the timing, really, of Jay's cross. Oh,
That's so quick there.
How does he come out the one sitting on 100 from that? Baja had the drop first. Madness.
It's the early intention here shown by Kayak, but able to slip away. Going to apply some sort of support here, and FUT gonna have some issues here at the choke point, but able to transition through.
Look at that double stack towards heaven. That's the danger in my eyes, but it's actually Kayak to swing back in, puts his body on the line, trading in well. Beckage, it's laboured, but he gets across it. 11-2. Looks like they've got something to do tonight.
Yeah, certainly got dinner plans. It'll be difficult now for FUT to make a decision, potentially here to force in. Even just here, another step or 2 backwards until Fnatic have, what, 3 or 4 sets of eyes now towards the choke. But where it already looked dicey. This is what I mean, not taking risks. Nobody really looking to do damage on the way in, that they're happy to just allow FUT to walk into these sight lines.
Yeah, it feels almost formulaic at that point, right? They know what they need to do. They're playing very percentage Valorant, but for FUT, they've decided to suffer through this one, going for OT.
Standing ahead.
Get some information, but necessarily comfortable here with the classics. Basically walking into the blender once more. Kayak too beautiful.
Oh, go on. That's nice to see. It's nice to see an in-zone flawless there. Putting Fnatic up to 12, and FUT still held on just that 2. So really, just one last stand for them to make.
So quick on the follow-up here. Just on the edge of the scope as well.
Up and over. Bosh. Oof.
Goes without saying, again, one of the highlights of the region, not just globally, but Kayak just looking to, I guess, set that tone once more this year. Obviously our MVP.
Shock dart.
See what the plan here for FUT is. Again, Kayak tasked with holding down the fort in mid. Even just enough of a deterrent here to deal with some of the utility that FUT are immediately sacking outside A once more. Crashes. Didn't look like he knew he was getting shot out there.
Might have been just going through the motions, mini-map up, sort of having a look that way. Zeus trying to break that front line. The reflood from Fnatic to kind of fight back in, turn on the flash! Fantastic from Crostally. Can't quite double, triple down, should I say. And it leaves Kayak alive, who's on for a 3rd, can't quite make it. Boaster on the trade. 2v2 and the plant not quite in. Mr. Fallen and Zeus. A lot of pressure to play up against, and these 2 clutched out before. Alpha and Boaster made it work on their attacking side. Trying to bait the barrel. Oh, but it doesn't work out. Come on now. Alpha. Ooh, not good enough on that first contact. Yeah, this should be. extension of play at bare minimum. FUT should be holding the angle now. Maybe high-low setup, working together. I think Alpha knows this one is pretty much unwinnable and decides to bow out of the race.
So the buy is still there for Fnatic to follow this. Only 2 rifles, and Miss Falling going to be forced to purchase a shield as well. At least here, we'll extend by 1 round to prevent Corrode being very quickly on the cards here. So I'm fairly certain even full shields are going to be there for Fnatic. And Crossley just does so well to turn this and still double down on.
Nice! Let's go!
Still some energy for FUT.
Yep.
Launching thorn.
Certainly not giving up just yet. Kayak's actually on the brainstorm. He's even hedging his bets here towards an operator to follow, if required.
Let's see if we get that far, shall we?
FUT looking now to sell the fake effectively. Stacking up here in the previous 2 rounds. Spot on 1. Fnatic interested for the time being. Crashies, no confirmation in mid.
Rotating instantly though, they're pulling Kayak off of A. Maybe just because they didn't see anything on that L drone either, and now they're getting contact with that B site. It's the right call. There's enough store here to keep them kind of at the door. No, Zeus already further forward. Alpha gonna go check on the site, and then he gets caught off guard. Lucky to be living, and Alpha trying to find a corner to play from. Up and over the top, completely unawares. Spins on a dime with Boaster. And Fnatic eyeing up that 13th. They want this done, but Crossley, these flashes, man, have been sharp. They've been good. Kayak prowling, almost. Look, when they turn around, it's even harder, okay? 3v2, it's fine.
Baha's hurt though. Yeah, Vekad's still here.
1 enemy
That's
remaining.
nasty. That's nasty. That feels like nail-in coffin.
Mr. Fallen now on a 1v3. It's the most awkward choke point across now, considering FUT's success
30
in these
seconds
previous
left.
rounds.
But could you imagine?
I mean, it would be a hell of a 1v3.
Yeah. I mean, he's only got 5 kills so far as well. It's not been a big series for him, but he wants the first. See if he can get it. Nah, not gonna happen. Vekaj all too aware. And as were Fnatic, 13-3, absolutely crushing the opposition. FUT didn't.
This is obviously the waylay aside, sort of a return to basics, right? Single controller, we're kind of stacking all in on W-Till for Kayak and making that work. It is kind of a return to very basic fundamentals. So I do agree though, it's just a little jarring to not see the double controller. To see how it pays off here. Obviously previously versus T1 toying with double duelist, double controller alongside that, but FUT very slow to start things off here in the pistol. Stacked up. Ready to make some progress towards A.
Or can Boaster survive? He can. And Kayak helping out to soften up the next target too. Lovely hold from Boaster there, but that nice synergy on the site. A lot of attention drawn towards Kayak's side, who did get 1 and then fell, but still, great trading on this, and that's completely taken a lot of the kind of threat out of this. Now, the only issue is how far Baha's got.
So split though.
But can Yeta J make it over there?
I mean, Alpha should be a freebie here. Oh, he's actually turned. Alpha's reading, there could be a lurk through.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
He looks good with that. And Yeta J is flashed again. Look, the flashes have been on point today. We've seen a little from one side. Oh,
He's
what was that?
dancing. Certainly back to basics for Fnatic.
Yeah, we haven't
Boaster
seen
started
enough
on stage.
dancing. If you could just up that.
Didn't even really get a chance to talk about it. I mean, Crossley really impressed me on map 1 as well,
Same.
in terms of big shoes to fill, not just in the roster, but in the role of KO. Certainly impressed me. Fnatic on the board here to kick off map 2.
It's down, guns up, get deadly.
Very, very light purchase here. In terms of the rifle, you can see.
I mean, all you want to keep is 2, really. Right, it's the 2 Bulldogs, Kayak and Crash. Keep your eyes on them.
I mean, a full buy, but it's
Yeah.
it's Bulldogs.
Just, do they have enough stopping power? It is only classic, so maybe just reading the FUT do tend to go exceptionally light, no little bits and pieces. Kayak getting...
Not looking good on the first one.
Yeah, out. done on the angle and forced on the back foot, really. Awkward timing. And, well, okay, I got excited, but the excitement has dwindled until Zeus got two. Maybe, maybe not. All right, Zeus still alive. Alpha, can he make it to the other Bulldog in time? Yes, he can. So both Bulldogs remain kept in hand. That was hard to say.
Both.
Both.
Both Bulldogs.
Don't start. I'll make you do play-by-play.
Certainly threat here from FUT, but
From me.
Kayak just cleaning up really nicely.
Now we win.
Now we'll be able to complement those Bulldogs with rifles across the board. A chance here for FUT to show us how they intend to approach Corrode. Two towards top mid here, just going to leave Alpha dedicated towards slowing down a B hit, but Spike not committed for FUT. Look for a pick somewhere for his first wave of smokes to drop.
I have the spike.
Just Vekaj towards top mid.
I'm just scared of like a nice flash, and then you got Kayak in a good
Kayak's
spot.
ready to pounce.
Any help? Any help with some chat? No, not yet, but he's able to get out of there, so slip away, and then the catch on the heels for Vekaj gonna find Zeus. Crash is trying to then maybe scale in as well, but gets paranoid off, so can't quite find the impact.
But really solid info in terms of the paranoia coming through here of how FUT are positioned. Crash is now resets towards B.
And Kayak is kind of getting pretty loose in this, right around towards the top side of things. Maybe Paranoid they're trying to scale in through top middle. But putting a lot of faith in Boaster to posture up, right? Keep this area safe on the map. It's hard to do on your own. Already made it towards sight. Trying to stall out a little bit. You can see that they're struggling. Kayak's back here now, and Boaster. Good retake of the space. Kayak in unison. Still a bit paranoid that someone could be coming elbow. We know they're not. It is all on site right now for FUT. Two players free to take a fight. And they do, and they win. Both players get their man down. Crashies can't confirm it. And a little individual here. It feels like a little out of sorts.
Yeah, because it looks like they're stepping backwards here to make sure that they have numbers advantage in some of these situations, but FUT able to squeeze through. Now just Alpha in a 1v3.
Pretty sure I get jump spotted in a sec. Yeah, easy stuff. Comfortable. FUT punishing. A little bit of a misstep there from Fnatic. Nothing major, but still, they've managed to make their way through after big info was being relayed.
Yeah, not a huge opportunity missed, but certainly a window here for Fnatic to re-aggress ahead of FUT taking control of default. Unfortunately, FUT will capitalize.
Let's go! I know.
Crash is now on the Odin. Actually, a little bit of a broken buy here elsewhere if you look at Boaster and Alpha. No concerns in terms of the util. Alpha just jump spotting. First time he's going to have company here outside B. Spotted here, and actually weaponry revealed as well, Lauren.
Yeah, do they go on this one? Baha gonna have to get ready for this. Zeus a little further ahead, so gonna have to wait for the rest of the team to be able to even get into this. But the barrel, give it away a bit of the game. Vekaj with the flash, but he can't quite swing. There we go, doubling on the same corner as Alpha, who did manage to catch one. Pushed through on the smoke, and FUT is still in the fight. Keeping two players up. Could allow for a plant. Kayak has to keep cool here. Could be found, and he is great from Zeus. Very heads-up work. The other two going to be limited on what they can achieve coming back into this round.
Pressure coming through here, but now Crashies catches Zeus retreating. It's just Mr. Fallen.
Oh, okay. Okay, well. Thought they had a good shot at that one.
Certainly an opportunity. I mean, Zeus does so well to isolate a player whilst... See,
gives him the plant.
Yeah, the other member is committed to planting. Like I said, a chance to maybe pressure back in. Fnatic reading that they're almost being baited into a situation there, but I mean, Vekaj actually does really well to even reset back off an angle. Sets up the first with the flash and fortunately shut down on the second. But 3-1 the scoreline now. FUT with a purchase of sorts.
Stinger Sheriff Bulldog.
Yeah.
Zeus's ult.
Yeah, well, two ultimates to work with, potential for maybe Mr. Fallen to find his, but Missing two. The other side, Crashies, Odin in hand once more, and Hunter's Fury available.
I want to see if they can exploit maybe how isolated sometimes Boast has been, and it looks like that is the game plan. He has been holding this solo, but he managed to slip away in time. Kayak has to help him, and he can't. Zeus again has his number. But there is still responses across the board. One coming in from Crashies, taking down Mr. Fallen. So the site's not fully safe. Look how close Fnatic are here. And they go for the fight back in. Yenergy on the stinger. Outdoing Boast, a great flash. But the shots coming in from Backash are perfect. And now it's a brawl on the side itself. Squastely's been great, but not able to do too much. Fnatic tightening up on that retake there.
Very, very clean. And the timing is perfect for Vekash once more on this flash. Almost double guessing himself. Able to clear up both kills and looking pretty happy about it as well. Hunter's Fury finding value also. Didn't even catch it actually on the other POV. Just catch the front half of the flash.
Good job. Ça va super.
Working on his French.
Did you feel anything about that? Did you feel any sort of way?
Promising start. Yeah. You can see where they're putting hours in.
Yeah. Duolingo, absolutely loving it. Kayak on the corner. Easy wait for this. Probably a couple more seconds and then we'll...
They're very good spot now though, because obviously the buy's not there for FUT. Kayak, Vekaj both have ultimates. Alpha just 2 away, Boaster 1 away from the divide as well. Fnatic could set themselves up for a string of rounds, or at least an advantage on FUT's buy back in.
Well, one of these low buy rounds, FUT were able to convert on the last map.
Look pretty similar to this.
Yeah. Worries me slightly. That's a step. And he's gonna get away with his life. Both players need to backpedal a little, keep themselves standing. Kayak, oh my god, right through the wall. Zeus there did get the shot he wanted, but can anyone make anything of it? Zeus continuing, hunting down his kill. Now, actually, once again, FUT looking threatening. What the hell happens to this team when they get fast and loose? It's Mr. Fallen. Constantly, this is tough boat. Oh, just on towards the bandit. Oh, it's good. Great from Crostely, but Mr. Fallen in a 1v2 standing gets one. Oh, I thought he could add another. Not to be. Fnatic again. Yeah, a little bit messy that time, but still fine. Still up to 5.
What feels like one of the messiest rounds we've seen, actually. But able to really create some chaos here on a lighter purchase once more. Very tempered approach here. Even that just initial bit of damage onto Kayak makes it easy to secure the kill. Again, it's Alpha on the bailout here. Bakadj again getting caught with that.
Where's me? I don't wanna die.
It's all good. Trade me. I'm going in. As long as the opponents are just as flashy as I am, all good.
If we're all blind, everyone dies.
I was like gassing him up as well. I've been like, oh, I really like his flashes. They've been great so far. Absolutely eats one. But you're allowed one. Oh my god, Kayak, come on, man. Let him live, let him breathe. But I love that. Killer instinct, making that call in there. First buy back in, taking that tempo away, taking away any confidence, and leaving you standing with 3.
Great turn of pace. Haven't seen Fnatic really chomping at the bit for some of these opening engagements, but
There.
now leaving FUT,
much
guessing.
more to take on.
Crashes and Kayak line up for it. Fallen. Looking to push all in here. Oh, actually, Alpha looking to get inside the smoke. Caught off guard here by Yetajay. So FUT actually toppling Fnatic's aggression here.
Which feels ridiculous, because that was the dream start, right? Like, that was absolutely dream come true beginnings. But to lose 2 in middle like that was pretty much as sour as it could get. I don't really know what's on the cards for their casual Boaster. But they're fancying their chances.
Fine, we'll go up. Vekaj to flash out here, but nobody to greet him on the other side.
FNC. The numbers, man. The numbers are simply just so unfavorable. You could see a bit of the theory. It felt quite ambitious, though.
Yeah, really well navigated by FUT. Mr. Fallen making a bold play in mid, but it pays off massively to equalize the numbers. Kayak's opening aggression.
But was that even necessary to go for that clear in the middle like that?
No, they can just revert back to safety.
Yeah, you got a two-man advantage right off the rip.
Nice!
And it's just, like I said, a little chaotic in the previous round, and now Fnatic letting that one kind of run away from them.
Where are you?
3 bodies towards top mid. Crashies, Odin in hand. Baha would have provided his own. Completely cut off B site here.
Completely cut off Zeus from the others. Ults on ults galore. Thank God for free cam at this point, but the site will be in the hands of FUT, right? So Plan's going to come in, what sort of space do they take? Focus towards that CT side, get a little bit of a deeper hold behind the divide. Now it's a turn of Fnatic to try and build back in, and we've been complimentary of their approach. That is a bit of a mistake. Why have they done what Fnatic just did? Line up and just stand in front of each other, getting desperate for control on CT, leaving just 2 standing. And Fnatic given the keys to the castle to pull off this retake unless Mr. Fallen goes absolutely nuclear, which is so unlikely now seen. Turns the flash, puts Boaster down
Player standing.
into his place, but he's lost sight, and they've lost the round.
Little overzealous here from FUT. Obviously clearing all this space, maybe just misreading early on. Because it's a massive investment on a lighter purchase from Fnatic as well. Divide invested, no command as well. That's a big win for Fnatic to find their 6th. It doesn't necessarily get much better after that because the hint is there also.
Yeah.
Enemy.
Finds the 3rd also. Yeah, frustration.
I think after this round, turn to monster.
Yeah, I need to.
What does this mean? What does
I'd love
this
to hear the end of that conversation.
turn to monster? Turn into a monster?
Well, eyes on Boaster now.
Yeah, we've got to see what the plan is.
Spam connecting, yeah.
Yeah, this is it feels heavy on the chest almost to watch FUT go through this. They're just getting they're getting manhandled, man. The second they're like, oh, maybe we can like scale up a bit middle, take a bit of that space, work on that control. Nah. And Baha was brilliant on map 1. Loved what he was doing. Actually, really, really impressed. But here, just not getting much of a say, even towards the safe side.
Now forced to try and recover here. Mr. Fallen only has a Sheriff. Necessarily any positives for FUT to try and convert on. Nearly finding that though, Alpha. A 2nd layer to that mid setup.
Last player
Good
standing.
There's the
damage on
monster.
Mr. Yeah, it does.
There he is.
Shutting down Baha at 2 and 7.
Huge.
Fallen, yeah, going to be revealed here regardless.
Oh,
Wow, I think they know.
they found me. Oh, oh.
Flash.
Where are you?
When it rains, it pours.
30
It
seconds
kind of
left.
feels about right. Oh, that sucks. What else can he be tagged with at this point?
I mean, well, if he finds Crashies, maybe.
Flawless.
He's not.
No, no, 7-2.
It's flawless.
It's an
Yeah,
insane
it's
flawless. Well, we now wait what the monster is that is about to be unleashed. Unleash the beast? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying there's some
FUT are
sponsor
discussing it now.
conflicts here. Yeah, they're like, guys, I can lip read, and I've heard that the monster's coming. It's... Ugh, man.
I mean, not many options in terms of a different approach here, because
Pick me, brother.
Other than Mr. Fallen
This is a
finding that
French map,
double,
brother.
they're not really finding many positives to really, I mean, a chance to get a TP. Mr. Fallen, if he can get some orbs here and a kill, maybe. Even the last round with just Zeus's ultimate. Really looking for something here to pin your hopes to, if you're a FUT fan.
Here we go. Here's the monster. He's coming. Oh, Kayak's been paranoid, but he's still having a go. Oh, FUT have had a tough start here.
I mean, they get away cleanly.
They are alive.
Invested here, so...
That's the silver lining we have to go for, is they didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Weapon here.
Now, Mr. Fallen again, conscious of the util. Secondary objective here, if they could have dealt with some of that at the same time, they could maybe create a question mark for Fnatic to try and overcome, but essentially back to square one in terms of round 10. Expect Alpha to give this away. No, Mr. Fallen still trying to get the wall.
30
Chance
seconds
been
left.
found though. Not sure how that happened. Baha the one to do it. Still very healthy as well on the other side of that.
Okay.
Without us obscuring vision.
There are still 3 players on this site. Crashies is hearing all of this, and they have 13 seconds. You can win against Boast, but there's a lot of people here. Now it gets a bit dangerous. Ults galore. 6 seconds. Plant needs to come in. No! Look at the time. Where's the spike? It's too late. That one kill, and Alpha just needs to live. Maybe that was unleashing the beast. Maybe that was the monster.
I suppose it did die there.
Yeah, but maybe it was his plan.
Okay.
Maybe it was the I don't know. Honestly, I'm clutching at straws here, bro. It's 8-2.
At least maybe securing something available if they can't win out here in round 11. Mr. Fallen will have the ultimate to play with. On the other side though, Hunter's Fury, Alpha's got his, Vekaz just one away. Milan obviously not happy with the the nature of that round win. Rightfully slow, but slippery once more.
Slippery foot now. Gosh.
Slippery foot is the most feared.
My ult is ready.
Can hear you laughing through my mic, but you can't mute that. Spike not committed once more here for FUT.
Brilliant.
And just spread very thin again. They're very scared to commit towards sort of a plan in the early round.
Yeah.
They're waiting for Fnatic to move them. They haven't shown us they're willing to do that.
No.
Like I said, Fnatic haven't been taking risks other than the one push out from B main by Kayak, but yeah, Alpha's just waiting for the moment to let it rip.
And yeah, not getting through. Look
Just
at this
countered,
side.
yeah.
Look at this. It's instant.
Hunter's Fury to connect. Cancel the TP.
Brilliant.
Good trade of ultimates there.
Love that.
30 seconds left.
And we're down to what? 28 seconds, and they're just getting into the site. So it takes a while to get past this sort of util. Alpha knowingly giving up a fair amount of space, should be relayed and been made aware towards the likes of Crashy, so they have to be a bit cautious here. But Kayak in the meantime going to catch what I assume trying to work through middle, leaving just the 3 on the site. This is where it gets tough. 3v5.
Huge advantage here for Fnatic. He has to go huge. Who's going to find the first one?
Last player standing.
And it's just
Second hurdle.
numbers.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough. This is genuinely tough. And look, I want to give credit to Fnatic. They've looked really good here.
Absolutely, yeah.
1 or 2
I
messy
guess it's
rounds, but
Still,
fine.
even in this second map where they are looking a little, well, happier to go toe-to-toe and kind of get down and dirty with FUT.
Brother.
Still winning out with this scoreline. But still not taking many risks. Not making eye contact with you.
Can't say
That's
toe-to-toe.
Baha, not Bar. Bar. Yeah, unfortunately, FUT are just unable to really overcome some of these obstacles. When really they're the ones you want to see them taking lots of risks.
Yeah, why not? And this kind of hesitation, this slow and steady approach, I understand it. The stall is great from Fnatic, but it feels like FUT are just so hesitant to commit to these sides. That's a bit of better pace. Let's see how it kind of pans out. As Zeus is given a little bit of play here, and he drops a body. They even catch Kayak on the play back through, coming in through Connector. This is fantastic. Yeah, the J force forward, though. That's going to give a reward over to Vekaz. You're not going to fall for this twice.
Playing spoiler.
Yeah, man, why is nobody puts Crashes in the corner, apparently. Comes out swinging, but down on 2v2. Vekaz can't live it through this one.
Spike down A.
Alpha 1v1. Devastating for Mr. Fallen. The closest they'd gone so far. And sadly, it leaves them pretty much screwed at a 10-2 scoreline. Today, Fnatic are looking locked in. They look strong today, Mike. I think that's kind of the long and short of this. Is there any recovery for FUT? That's what we're going to find out after this.
Last player standing. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Hey!
Hey, Tom.
Alberto was...
It's been a rough day in the office for FUT. Let's put it what it is. It's not pretty.
We were talking about this as well. It's a little weirder to make the KO work with the Waylay, but I'm not seeing enough kind of... The fact that you're playing the Omen alongside this, they need to rely a little heavier on isolating the player, the flash, the paranoia, and really looking to all in on somebody. Just didn't see it in the first half.
Now, you saw it like once or twice towards Boaster a little, but barely beyond that. They couldn't get through where Alpha was standing.
Deploying drone.
Hello.
Oh my god, hiya, Baha!
Spike
With a big
down
hello
A.
to two, but an instantaneous reply from Fnatic. 3v3, and a little bit of safety, but Fnatic don't fancy it. They're going to backpedal away here.
See, obviously, elsewhere on the map, Boaster making moves towards B site. Now we'll be relaying that information. Alpha, though,
There.
able to catch Zeus, noted as well. Now that should be the green light for the rotation, because Boaster's all the way back behind B.
Yeah, back over towards this B site.
We can see now, actually, Crossley making his way back over towards B. Boaster looking to catch him in a death funnel.
Across the lead, Zeus.
Actually gets through
30
there.
seconds left.
Knife going to come in, so they know that they've made this rotation now. And oh, lovely
There you go.
shot,
Enemy
and
remaining.
yeah, quelled quite
And good
quickly.
night.
Yep, bye-bye. Zeus in the 1v2. Where's he at? Here we go. He's a good player, man. I've enjoyed Zeus, but this is...
No crossfire here, so
yeah, so a
Enemy
chance.
remaining.
Yeah.
That's a little lazy. I'm a little surprised they didn't have something in mind of how they'd want to set up for that. Maybe just not knowing where he may be. And Boaster just going to be playing to the time. Hello. Oh, and now the position's noted. That's a danger
Lots
man
of
on the
time
other
left.
side here. Zeus going hunting, and he finds his target. Excellence from Zeus. You probably wouldn't want anyone else from FUT in that position.
again, gave Zeus the opportunity here to isolate two 1v1s, and he absolutely pounces his pistol. Maybe just misread on the situation from last two members of Fnatic. Scrappy to start here,
Spike
Baha.
down A.
Having a blast.
Yeah. Just let that breathe for a moment. What can FUT show us here in the second half?
How far can they kind of stretch in this one? That's it. Hey, how close can that scoreline look? But now, simple purchase or lack thereof for Fnatic, sitting on just those classics. On the other side, Bulldog and a whole lot of SMGs. So that's about it. And I am seeing at least a certain weapon in the hands of Alpha. Observers.
It was Alpha Cam.
Thank you.
He's going to sit here.
Really late round.
By the way, look at that.
Sh-
Shuts that down immediately.
That was unbelievable. You couldn't do that with a classic. He gets a kill, observers.
Flashing.
Here we go. Oh,
Gonna
here we
catch
go.
it. Confirmation. Reading there is a second, but
Retrieving flash.
Ooh, close that one.
unable to capitalise just yet.
Now the rest of the team are coming over here. Maybe we'll let them look at someone else for a second. I'm just saying, if he gets the kill...
They're through the choke points.
30 seconds left.
Cursed in the end.
right back.
Zeus. The confidence is flowing now. Happy to just no-scope his way through. And, okay, no, he's actually nuts. He's actually nuts. He's really good at this game. Hello.
Remaining.
Hello, I'm fully white. I'm flashed. Someone help.
Well, I was going to say, he does now retrieve the weapon. Not necessarily make things any easier for him, as Zeus will find number 4. Now, a chance to maybe stabilize a little bit here. Not necessarily a buy-in hand, though. And obviously, very, very few rounds left to play with. You have Zeus's ultimate online, but nobody else
One enemy
anywhere
remaining.
close. On the other side, Vekad's actually already having the null command. So a big tool for Fnatic to maybe build a game plan around. Expecting some aggression here with how deep Fnatic are playing.
Let's have a little look. Let's see how this starts to pan out. What is the goal here? So Kayak going to get Orb, show a little bit of presence towards B, and see the spike being held back incredibly deep, so a lack of thorough commitment there. On the other side, of course, the purchase is still quite light. Thank you, observers, for my punishment. They're very passive-aggressive. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's the bandit as well. Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Nice one, guys.
We'll pick it up in the meeting.
Yeah, we'll have a chat Monday. See you then. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so very slow from Fnatic. What a surprising sentence.
Maybe expecting something on the back of Zeus, but no command popped. Vekad's looking to pave the way, but walking into a three-man stack here. Mr. Ball has already found a freebie. Well traded.
I was really hoping he might be able to just slip around that corner, but not the case.
But now, unfortunately, Zeus is going to have his hands full.
Yeah, but he's solid as a rock, handing out headshots. Vekad with a new haircut, and Zeus trying to find any sort of corner to play from. He's got another.
30 seconds
Zeus is
left.
doing work here.
Spike
That's
down
Kayak gone,
B.
and Vekad was the one who took the damage earlier. But the timing on both of them might have just been foul. But Zeus still popping off, does eventually fall. Great damage from him. Keeps numbers up, and look at the damage he did towards Vekad.
Double flank coming through as well. Boaster.
Spike planted.
Got to have his head on a swivel.
And a bandit, so you know that's going to work out incredibly well. Boaster gonna have to do some damage here. Gonna have to be the one. Oh, that was nasty, Baha. You saw a bandit was in play. How dare you? Vekaj, well, you got 10 HP and a bit of a dream, and not gonna happen.
Huge.
But still alive.
Huge round from Zeus. You
That's
see,
nuts.
initially, Fnatic looking to hit the heavier side of this setup for FUT. The rifle, his ultimate here, Zeus able to at least slow things down enough to do a ton of damage as well.
Oh, he's so good.
Beautiful stuff from him. Forcing just a little tunnel vision here. From Fnatic. Now on that double flank to come through. So 3 unanswered here in the second half.
They're building.
First time we're asking, well, questions once more for Fnatic. In terms of turning things around here. Guardian and Sheriffs. Oh, there's the Guardian. And Zeus shut down.
All the people to find too. And Alpha's just having a bit. He's having a brawl. Mate, why are we swinging him?
This Fallen's just taking a ton of damage there. You don't need to peek it.
It's good. There. You're fine. Oh, why? Did he jump spot that again? I actually don't know what happened there with Cross Delete, but I feel that was unnecessary. You've given over advantages now, and Baha working a shift to get them back. But the big boys here, Alpha sends him away from the angle, gives himself a bit of a corner. Lovely, lovely haunt over the top. Oh, they go
That's
in.
another chance for Baha, yeah.
Oof.
Only 2 for the time being now, but Yetzjay.
That's huge. Should be checkmate, surely.
Depends how quickly they can get out of mid here. I mean, open sightline for him.
That's the spike.
Alpha nearly turned on that, by the way.
Down mid.
Yeah, it got a bit sketchy, didn't it? Recovered weapon, fine. That one's a little bit better. But the trade out, right? That spike being left down there in middle is gutting for them, but it is just going to be deathmatch down middle. All random, all mid, and a tag maybe gifted out then. Not sure where that came from, maybe not. Baha might have just softened that earlier. But can they do anything? Yeah, looking at the positioning. This is hard.
This flash has to be everything.
Well, it's gone in.
On the seas.
But he has managed to dip over the edge, which is quite nice. But still, FUT keep 3 there, willing to take the fight in middle. And Baha making up for a real awkward situation top mid.
Yeah, starting to dig their heels in now. 6 on the board. Only 4 separating these teams.
Shame.
Yeah, okay. That was quite a nice shot too.
Alpha nearly catching the flank, which again could have been basically the
Oh,
red
I'm
carpet
reading
rolled
them,
out towards
but-
B. You see the frustration being just a second or two behind that consideration.
Yeah, even him saying that.
Yeah. I don't think I could.
Is it like a lack of like thinking you can pull it off, or just?
Well, I just look like I'm trying to copy Sideshow. I was bald and just
Oh
went to
yeah,
the
no,
stats,
you're
like,
right. You're right.
You don't want to do that.
No, because
Hang
I'd
on.
have to somehow look like Brent. It'd need a lot of height gains. Oh my God, Mr. Fallen, that was clean work here. Setting some expectations on taking that control on A. That's not for free.
Right out of the timeout as well. Perfect decision making from FUT to catch Fnatic a little bit asleep at the wheel. Yeah, just trying to find a response, but unable to do so. Second player not spotted here by Crashies. Had a very deep investment of the drone. Now this slow burn. Zeus looking to go forwards though.
Oh, this is really clear. The timing. Crashies, you ready? Oh, did a little bit of damage, but nowhere near enough. And Zeus carries on the march. Boaster finds them both. Gets the spike and wants to go.
Unscathed.
They're already through on Connector side as well. This then puts J right in the crosshairs, and he has to back away from this.
Last placed.
To get a huge opportunity. Taking a while to come through, but I mean, FUT very close here. Baha's already on the
That's the
sideline.
spike.
That's the spike
Down
noted
A.
again.
Lost in the
What
sauce
was the call here?
I don't know. Do you get saved by just an outplay by Alpha? That feels near on unfair. Baha just going to try and put the pressure for the fear of God in Alpha. Takes a lot to scare this man. He's got a couple of corners to play from.
Maybe
and
to
a
tuck in.
1v2, yeah. With the flash, you're kind of now understanding the positioning, right? You hear that go off. The divide. Looking ahead. Oh, it's gorgeous! With a 1v1. He's going for it. He tried to. Trying to toy with Cross Delete.
Opposite sides of the wall here.
Oh.
Cross wins out. Alpha put in a very awkward position here behind the divide. But happy to pay respect. Invest the ultimate.
But it's where that spike is dropped.
There must have been something that we've not seen that caused Fnatic to just freeze here.
Let's see what happens late round.
Obviously, Alpha throws the ult in. They know they can clear pretty deep towards spawn.
Yeah. Just the pathing going back around.
Alpha's wall is still there as well. That's number 5, unanswered now.
The scoreline's far more respectable, isn't it? We
Yeah.
got a bit of a start of the game here. Operator in play for Zeus as well. And Fnatic looking like they're hitting a bit of a brick wall. And Zeus wants to double down. The flashes have been on point though, and the pace is unrelenting, trying to chase him down, but he gets out of there. Looking for a new position to try and find a corner from. Rattles off another shot, but Fnatic are quick on his heels. Anything to slow them down, that could help. A low flash this time from Postoli. Tries to retake a little bit of that front side space, but Fnatic ready for the refight, ready for the back and forth. Zeus still present. This would have to be massive from him. He's still trying to go, cutting through, but Kayak cleaner. And just sheer brute force seems to win the day.
Baha, though, very early on this flank. Vekaz just shut it down. Now just Yesterday in a 1v4.
Oh man, and look at the damage, blind and unconfirmed, but damage nevertheless. Fnatic just brute force the A
Oh,
side.
yeah, almost looked like a tilt response here. Able to find a couple of freebies on the either side. They're smoking a wallbang as well to boot. Zeus just gets overwhelmed here in terms of pressure, but a massive exchange. Alpha's kill there.
Tagged.
I thought that was just completely clean through,
Yeah,
and then it was
same.
wallbang, but
Go.
crucial kill later on by Kayak. That's 11. Still FUT. Somehow, I mean, effectively broke behind this. See Bulldogs.
Feels mad, right? The fact that they're down on Bulldogs now. They still have Crostely's ult, but has to be reactive at this point, and it looks the same simplistic approach. 5 towards the A side, Kayak on the hunt, can't quite get Zeus. Hindered, slow on retreat, but survives and sends them packing.
Back to the drawing board. Maybe just reading that FUT are going to play a little deeper, maybe rotate Zeus away here, but Kayak removed. Advantage firmly in the hands of FUT.
And they don't have to panic about pulling the extra body anywhere. Knife top mid should give him a bit of leeway on this. Alpha's got to be careful. He's allowed to work here. Got the operator from that previous round. He wants to see if he can get a pick, pressure up, still keep presence on the A side of the map, but the rest of the team. And look at this late walkout. Yeah, Boaster might get caught again. Yeah, he absolutely has. First time to get a nice tempo read on this.
I mean, it's heartbreaking for Boaster. A number of times he's caught basically an astral form or shot in the back of the head.
30
Another
seconds
situation
left.
here. Crossley actually rips the null command just to quell any follow-up there from Fnatic. 18 seconds, looking like Fnatic just going to hold on to what they've got. And Kayak and Boaster's out at 2,500, 2,700 respectively.
10 seconds left.
Hunter's Fury to work with to follow this. Divide actually and Kayak on top, so Fnatic happy to concede number 8 here for FUT.
Yeah, again, heaven sent for FUT at this point, considering that they've been able to kind of salvage around where their finances were getting a little bit towards the lower end of things. As we noted, the two Bulldogs in play, but actually the man, bit of a man of the hour for me, stepping up above the rest, being Zeus.
Yeah, and as you see here, again, the standard was set previously. This is a player that was extremely impactful in 2025. Now starting to come online. And certainly be the difference maker in some of these situations for FUT when they absolutely need him most. Still, job's not done just yet.
Got to keep that slow march up. We've seen a lot of potential fake comebacks recently. All right,
We've had our fair share already, yeah.
I don't believe it until I see at least 12 on the board. They're still suffering slightly. Those Bulldogs are still in play. A lot of ults burnt up too.
Flashbang.
High flash. Gets you on the first corner. Hard to find that level of impact with just Kayak doing this. The Paranoia, great stall. Mr. Fallen unaffected here. But here come those ults, and Kayak going to put himself on the line. His crash is to get him out of it, but Mr. Fallen turns like a turret, gets another. Zeus still standing. Forced up on the flash and does take a lot of damage. Saved, supported, helped. Mr. Fallen, perfect positioning, a perfect stall. FUT have them dead to rights.
Again, the pressure comes through, and it's just a couple of gaps in the push out of the choke here that the reason FUT are able to dissect Fnatic at the front door. Even here, great isolation, the Hunter's Fury, but Mr. Fallen able to just duck in and out time and time again. I mean, rightfully so, commits towards the spam onto the box. Again, on the guaranteed info they have, but it's got to be another frustrating one for Fnatic.
Bring them down.
Yeah.
FUT will be absolutely loving it now within just 2 rounds.
You can't take your eyes off the prize, sure, but again, Fnatic are falling short on utilizing this waylay to have enough impact, right? To be able to scale behind it correctly, to find those layers breaking through. And the 3-play stack towards FUT, leaving a lot of faith in the likes of Baha. On the other side, of course, Mr. Fallen, but with Vekaj going down, it's rewarded. FUT have done what they needed. Plays now in the next layer, which is Yedajay. And at this point, it looks very simple. Unless they get overzealous, which shouldn't be the case, but they're still in control here. And a 1v3 for Boaster, already tagged up. Probably not going to be happening.
Perfect read here from FUT.
Unbelievable.
Just to stack bodies in mid.
This was a 10-2 half, Mike.
Yep.
Gotta remind people, 10-2. And Fnatic hits a brick wall. Now this is where I want the coaching staff. I want the experience to come in from Boaster. Show me what you can do. Show me that level of adaptation you should have.
Well, this is the round really where it's the culmination of banking some of these ultimates. The buy will align.
We've got 3 ults to play with. The others are pretty far off. You're probably not going to have those ready to go by the end of this
Well, I
game,
mean, ultimately here, Vekaj is the second man for Fnatic here to follow up if they want to go aggressive here, but they'll spread out. Aggressively taking some space here.
Hyper-focused on that mid-fight. He was up for it from the very word go, and he's got his reward. He's got his man down. Yedajay falls. And he's still going, man. Mr. Fallen, I don't know if he even knows he's really there, but the flash then plays him, and that should show. And really for Kayak, he just needs to live. Oh, but Alpha's just gone down.
It's a divide gone.
Line on B.
Alpha as well.
Slowing them down.
Trying to challenge. Sends Zeus packing, but the trade out here and they lose smokes and the divide elsewhere crashes. Isolated.
This re-hit coming in from FUT is so good, man. They've taken a lot of damage for it. Look at the HP remaining though. And yeah, the read on the reposition. Maybe even noting just as that smoke
Baha's
bloomed.
got to get out. Just get out.
Does he? Does he though? Baha, you've got 11 HP. What are we doing here? Time to back away. He wants to hold space. He wants to hold territory, but he might be dead to rights here. Just pick a corner and pray at this point.
Planted.
But Fnatic have the plant. It's taken a lot for them to get this. They're casual. Alpha ult. And they now dissipate. Kayak going around the world. The timing could be great here.
Gonna spot that.
Should see this, should. No, it does find it. Kayak on 3, eyeing up more. Alpha takes away the 4th, but that's fine. They'll take a round any day of the week. 12 made for Fnatic. It took everything to get there.
A sigh of relief for sure, but certainly not out of the woods just yet. I mean, Kayak just going superhuman in this round. Crucial kill onto Mr. Fallen, and
Enemy remaining.
again, decisive, very proactive here in the post plant to go and dig Baha out of that position.
Come on! You guys.
Sure, wasn't a compliment on the end there, but Alpha a little fired up now. Rinse and repeat for Kayak.
But this time, look at the timing for FUT. They've got a good fight back on it. It's a bit messy, but they're winning out. The flashes, the paranoia. They ran the same strat twice, basically, Fnatic, hoping for the same outcome. And it ain't gonna happen. So now down to 3. They've got to fight back all of this space.
Lose the advantage as well in terms of the finances if they fumble this round. Both are trying to find somebody over the top of this smoke.
He's got Spike again, though. If he goes down, they're kind of screwed.
Has to reveal his position now. Going to get isolated.
And look at the
coming through for B. Mr. Fallen's here.
This is
Player
messy
standing.
stuff. I don't like it.
Spike
I don't
down
like it
mid.
one bit. They looked a little bit stunned in the lights, and FUT are at the door. In zone flawless, up to 11. I got to look at the finances for Fnatic too. I'm a bit worried they're going to be down in the doldrums.
It's not there. It's going to be a very, very ugly purchase. But again, just a rinse and repeat here. A great decision from FUT to just go forwards and challenge immediately in mid. You see the fragment line up for Kayak basically, who hops right into it. See the byproduct of that. Fnatic have to drag this buy across the line.
Yeah, and I like that call to cancel on the paranoia when that knife finds no one. They can be so quick to pivot as well. Put bodies behind B, they can be really maneuverable.
Ult here for Kayak, but again, it's a Guardian. In terms of entry here, unless he can connect with that ultimate, he's gonna have a hard time. Fnatic now looking to plant the seed of doubt. Spot over the top here. Now, if he catches Mr. Fallen, no. It's a confirmation on just one. All sent out, in, well, precautionary, but very telling that it tags nothing outside A.
So they can start shifting bodies maybe a little bit closer, still being really aware there could be late
45 seconds,
mid-presence.
Fnatic. Like, are we following through on this? Because now there's 3 players afoot here.
Yeah, and they've been handling well on full buys, let alone this kind of half buy that they have to try and make work, and there's the info.
Now that timing could be disastrous for FUT.
But do they make sound? There is still a player push down middle. They're trying to imply it's going to be this pop towards B. They've got the tag on Kayak. Divide's there. They've used his ult. They've really invested behind this. But Baha's not falling for it. And there's late wrap presence from Mr. Fallen and Boaster again. He's going to get caught here. He has. Good trade for Kayak, but now it's all been known. Does Baha get cleared? 13 seconds. And now they are in dire straits. But back at the door, surely. 8 seconds and Kayak's too far away to make a blind bit of difference. FUT have done exceptionally well to drag this game back into OT.
It's just the stars aligning now for FUT, making
Switching
great
sides.
decisions across the
Overtime.
map to respond to Fnatic trying to sell a fake. The rotations are perfect. I mean, cross to these knife, I didn't even notice the point there. The divide goes up, Kayak sends the ultimate. The knife will have only tagged one. I didn't even see the placement, but it's really solid information gathering from FUT that puts them now in a position to potentially send us to a third.
Which feels mad.
Firmly in control of this map 2 now.
After a 10-2 half. And that's got to put a lot of fear in the chest, right? You've just been sat there, you've now been dictated to for basically an entire half. Momentum perpetually in FUT's favor. But we go back to the side that's been hard for both teams. This attacking side has not been easy. Been fraught with danger, and Kayak's presence on this side, when they had their first go of it, was monumental. So let's see if now FUT can course correct. Can they do better on their attack?
Stack up outside A here. No presence shown just yet. Fnatic going to be holding on to some of this key utility here. Crashy's holding in hand as well. FUT really playing into this pressure that they've created now. Ping's coming through. You're going to try and isolate Boaster once more.
That's a tough scenario, and it might be Kayak to get at least a save.
Yeah, Kayak's on this sight line.
He's forced off. There's the paranoia. There's the hinder. Boaster does get revealed. He wants to fight back in. He's willing to have a look at this, but it's a really sketchy angle, but he still gets one. Good trade for Zeus, though.
Is that enough?
I think that's what we're waiting to see. They don't like something. They're looking for a new way in.
Left.
I mean, effectively able to backfill this space because Baha's lurked all the way through B. Called the cancel.
Whoa, Alpha's heard this. Alpha's heard it. He's seen it. He's more than just heard it. He's taken one of the players away, and that positioning from Alpha might have just saved them. Baha did really well to open up a new avenue, but the positioning from Alpha was a godsend. And really for Baha, what are you meant to do? 6 seconds, and this attacking side just seems impossible for both teams.
Big round for Alpha to find here, to put Fnatic one ahead. On the brink of hopefully securing what's been a turbulent map 2 for them.
One enemy remaining. That's the last.
Now can FUT,
All right, let's make this round count.
I guess, stomach committing towards this very proactive approach that's worked for them here. Seeing body stacked up in mid. Fnatic over towards B. Mr. Fallen's got to be careful here.
Couple of bullets heard on that, though. And the emphasis from FUT towards middle is now going to be disrupted. They're kind of cancelling on this. Or do they go further? You
Knife
can see
avoided.
the thought of it.
I don't think the knife tagged anything here.
Ooh. Got to be brave about this approach. There's already 2 players now. The check. And lack of information. Flash ready. Knife there. Looks like a set piece on go. It's been that second string,
Cross
remember.
caught by the paranoia.
Kayak gonna at least try and draw the eyes away, but they stall out, they slow down. Mr. Fallen sends them away on the front lines, and look at Zeus waiting just behind, catching at least Boaster trying to back away, but still, that door's shut. They are pinned in here, Mike.
Zeus able to reset away from this as well. Baha here to support. Fnatic, time left to play with, but they have to dig these players out fast, and Zeus is going to find it.
Oh, this lovely complementary position. And Fnatic fumbling here, an opportunity, and it does absolutely dissipate. An in-zone flawless. FUT are not out yet.
FUT just cycling the utility so well to control outside B main, and unfortunately there's no contingency here for Fnatic. Nobody's really shouldering mid. There's no drone sent out. There's no knife sent out. There's nothing to confirm that nothing else is happening on the map. And FUT just absolutely run away with the space given to them.
Starting off there, but can FUT be the ones to disrupt the flow of things?
Don't worry, I'll keep them quiet.
Not necessarily any commitment here as soon as the barrier drops, but Crossley testing the knife. Potentially reveal any early round aggression. Boaster on a bit of an island. He does have Kayak
Kayak's still
to
in
call
middle,
back.
right?
Yeah, he's curious towards middle now. Picks up the sight lines towards main.
We've kind of seen that as well. This is a very expected position. I'm wondering if that paranoia starts getting placed more and more towards where Kayak's playing. Horn goes over first. There's the paranoia. He's off the angle. This time they're actually going towards Kayak. Rather than Boaster, they've scaled left side. They've gone towards the ramp on the site itself, and then they pimped it. Looking for him still. I think they can confirm off that he was on site rather than connect up. But now there's a lot of bodies from Fnatic here.
That should be confirmation now with the info off that drone. Kayak though.
Oh my
Can he
God.
get anything here?
Smokes on smokes on smokes. It's messy on this site. The sight line's denied on all accounts, and both then step away for a second. They don't like it.
Both teams are so paranoid here. See the byproduct of this pressure. The stakes are high
30
now.
seconds left.
I'm starting to run away from FUT though. Still 10 players standing. Going to come in, we'll reveal Kayak, and actually isolated by the flash. Mr. Fallen, great work from him.
10 seconds left.
And great work back from Crashies. Trying to get ahead of yourself though. Alpha supposed to put body on the line, but it's only really Crashies putting up numbers. You look at Baha and Mr. Fallen. Try and play off this.
Got a reveal back here.
He's got around the world too. He's got the timing on this one. Do they even consider it? Baha drawing the eyes, and Mr. Fallen might be drawing their blood! But take advantage! That's how you do an attacking round.
Very quick reposition here from Mr. Fallen, catching Fnatic totally off guard. See, Crash is considering the possibility. There's actually the swing with the flash that Mr. Fallen catches that kill. Slow and steady wins the race. To put FUT now in front in map 2. Boaster disconnected here. 4 members of Fnatic to potentially try and find an entry here. Pick up at the pace here for Kayak.
Oh, the meeting head on. Zeus tried to deny him, but it's not going to work out. Kayak just let off the leash. Just devouring FUT on the other side, but this is still a 4v2. Crostally and Mr. Fallen way behind the curve here. Boaster still in spawn. Hell, what are you meant to do? Fnatic just straight head in. Do we go again, really? We're never leaving here.
We're stuck. It's Groundhog Day.
Over and over and over we go.
Unless Mr. Fallen.
You think? Hold on.
I'm
Got me
listening.
interested. Yeah, no,
I'm listening.
I'm leaning forward. How does he do it?
Well, the first is obviously baits out low H. And we go again. Fnatic throw one out and it sticks here.
And it's funny.
Kayak just again this. Okay, guys, come on. Let's. Remember when we made plans earlier?
Literally, it looks like something out of like Jujutsu Kaisen, the way they're just playing against each other. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
What was that from Vikash?
Right. And that's got to suck for FUT, though, because they're like, right, we've finally got an attacking round. Sick.
Shutting them down.
Oh, no, so did Fnatic. Surely not again. Right?
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 Much slower approach now.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe anticipating that Fnatic would carry that pace across now to the defensive round. Mr. Fallen does have the spike. Noted just yet. Alpha revealed.
Doing a thing.
And
Trying to set a
we
bait here.
are going again, actually. To be fair, oh my God, Kayak, you are a lifesaver if your Crash is on the other side, who looked...
Oh no!
No.
No. Oh, it's heartbreaking. 2 sitters. Spike scaling up
Hey
now
Reddit,
as well.
how you doing? How are those threads? They're looking great. Still a 3v3. 3v2. Fnatic obviously now with an advantage in this round. Oh yes.
Thank God for that.
Spike down.
Spin
A.
on. Yeah, all good. Just skip that middle part.
Whew. Crisis averted. I was so worried.
Oh,
we're not slow-moing it. Why are we
no.
slow-moing it? No. 15-14 Fnatic. They won the round.
He's an IGL. He's an IGL, it's fine.
It's just so fragile at this scoreline.
I'm still not recovered, man. I'm working on
Stun
it.
locked.
Yeah, literally. That's actually unbelievable. I've been hindered. Here we go again. Fnatic on the attacking side. Keep in mind, this is one that's been difficult to deal with. An adjusted position for Baha, playing up close. Can he handle Kayak, who's trying to be versatile? Alpha clears that. Must have been spotted or considered. Zeus with a great trade, though, but Kayak's a little off the leash here, and it's a great follow-up from Zeus. Suddenly a reminder.
But again, you're almost expecting Fnatic to be on site here. They're trying to sell that fate. They've got to scale up faster because now they're the sidelines from Connector. Vekaj shutting down Cross Toledo.
Still a player up towards heaven. Yetajay almost catching him asleep at the wheel. There was a window of chance in this one. Yetajay goes down and it's all falling to pieces. Has this been the saving grace, or is Zeus on for the ace?
Crashes has to hold them.
Oh, what a shot! Zeus!
What?
Oh my god, now Bosa.
He gets that kill.
Here we go, time to clutch up, baby. Make up for what just happened. Tries to do what he can, but Mr. Fallen dives head first in, and we keep going.
What the hell was that? What an insane round. And just when you think Zeus is about to get the freest ace or 5th kill you could imagine.
Oh, he was seeing quick relay of information there as well. Oh man, but Zeus, absolutely world-class impact here. And look, I want to talk across the board a little bit as we get this reset into another OT. Zeus has been filth, man. He's been so damn good. Difference maker. Mr. Fallen, vintage, safe pair of hands. But on the other side, Vekaj, 23 assists, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's actually tracking now. He just has more assists. Thank you.
Oh
but
my god.
Again, the aggression coming through.
They just, I don't know what they want out of this when they are throwing them just into the blender. Kayak gone, but Cross Tilly on the other side then removed. Big info off the back. Can they reset in time?
The pause for thought now. Wall invested by Alpha. Expecting FUT to follow through here and try and stick the landing towards B.
Revealing area.
And again we go, and again we are met with sheer force. Crashies, Alpha finding bodies to drop, but it's 2 players remaining. Baha and Mr. Fallen, who've been good. And it's Mr. Fallen who got them back on track, back still alive. He's got a 1v1, but the net is closing around him. Can he find a way forward? 50 seconds. He's got time.
He does.
I wants to drop a body first, I get it, but I don't think you're going to get that sort of grace here. He's still looking. Crashy's so ready. Does
Headshot,
go
though.
down, but the damage, you look at it, and this should be the death of him. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, we need to have a word at some point, Michael. Like, I'm trying here, brother. I'm trying. 16-15.
These rounds are just so volatile, delicate as well.
It's mad.
Such fine margins. Crashy's going huge here, though.
Nice, Austin. Nice, Brock. Let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock.
That's
There's
foul,
trauma.
by the way.
We're relaying
Literally.
trauma.
The second, Kai says that, post is just like, oh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that voice line. I'm like, we've got a third caster. Who's done that? Oh, we go again. Fnatic with the advantage, but hey, rinse and repeat. You did it. We'll give it a go. Let's see how this works out for us. It was a 1-for-1 trade before. That flash, gonna force him away, and a little bit of a trade out of space.
Can't find something on the opener, but Fnatic probably pretty happy with that result now. Revealing Zeus's position. See, noting a second potentially, but Crashy's again very deep on this drone, so just trying to sniff out any aggressive positioning here on the side of FUT. Still question marks.
Look at this tempo shift. Kayak has to clear every corner, man. You can't not at this point. That could be the difference of potentially getting out of this game or going again.
Launching thorns.
Go. Starting to commit towards the safe side. 3 players here. This time Kayak. Close
left.
commitment. Mr. Fallen's found him. Front line dead, and now they look towards Alpha. This time can't scale in. Lovely C's to follow. Now the swing. It's great from
Spike
FUT.
down
They've made
A.
up a plan in these last couple of seconds that
player
works
standing.
perfectly. Crashies looks irrelevant to outcome at this point. We're going again. 16-16.
This is a trend that just continues. They get stuck inside the choke because of the util from Baha, and Kayak's basically, he's all in.
Yeah.
It's what I say with his fine margins. If Kayak doesn't find the opener in some of these commitments,
One enemy.
it's just so hard for Fnatic to scale up, make any further progress here. And we're all tied up once more.
Oh man, this takes so much sort of discipline and ability to keep going as well. So much resistance. And it feels like the momentum and pressure is very different on both sides. As much as, yes, the game is against FUT. There's currently a map down, right? But they have that momentum. They've kept answering back to Fnatic. They were one of the first teams to find that attacking side. And Fnatic keep nearly getting there and just falling short. Another chance. Another go. Another OT. 16-16.
Some of these early rounds are just excruciating to watch as well. This one, though, fairly cautious, safe for FUT. Now getting to the point where we need to make a decision. They might prioritize towards A. It's a heavy split through mid here. Crashies at least catching the info ahead of any sort of threat developing. And immediately now, going to walk towards Alpha's site. Does have
30 seconds
Crashies
left.
already making moves this way as well. Lots of hurdles.
Yeah, the stall is solid on this. That's 4 noted as well. Big info, full rotation.
Fragment going to do damage there as well.
Just going to leave Boaster towards the A side. Everyone else now over. FUT, can you break through? Can you land it? 13 seconds. We're down to the wire, but Zeus is in. Yellow J on the follow. Crashes in the back line here.
8
Trying to keep them
seconds.
standing. They need this plant, and they need it now. They can't really cancel on this. Can't be denied either. Plant's in play. And FUT with a 4v2. They've done so much.
She's looking for a spam here, but down to 60 HP. Boaster still trailing. Issue being Baha has reset. And a moment of silence here on the approach. Boaster can't find the opener.
He's looking for that flank. He's looking for Baha, which he gets, but it's still going to leave 3 players alive. Even Crashy's great as he could be. This is so much to do.
Oh my god!
What an attempt!
He headshot him as well.
What a goddamn attempt! Jesus!
Oh my god.
But that's FUT again with the lead. 17 rounds in their name. They just need one more.
And this is a perfect example of it, just Zeus having a second player to scale up with him. The TP forward from Yetajay here. And even a kill on top of that. Just something else to split these sightlines early. An extra... I mean, watching that back, I'm just so unlucky for Crashies, but... Now FUT again in the lead. And a chance to convert. Fnatic
Right here.
have to respond once more.
First time we're actually seeing Fnatic focus a little bit more towards middle. We haven't seen Zeus tested this early, but he's been so good, and good again he is. 33 kills for the man. And Kayak's been on the receiving end here a lot of the time. Getting pressure, feeling pressure. They're handling it exceptionally well.
3 members here for FUT. Fnatic almost walking into this trap.
And they're already clearing space on B. The map is getting small. If Fnatic pivot now, they have to really carefully re-clear all of this area. They don't know.
Looks like they're calling the cancel.
Yeah, but look who's left with the spike again. That's still there with Crashies. He's got to be careful. If they recheck this, if they want to clear, it gets dangerous. Now, you'd imagine that FUT wouldn't put fights on 2 fronts. They look for this.
Boaster's looking.
Timing there. It is, but it doesn't matter. Mr. Fallen just cleaner with it, better with it. And now you can't run, you can't hide. You've got 30 seconds and you've got to fight forward.
Gonna be ushered into this stack now.
Flashbang.
Flash gonna come in, reveal as well.
And now they're looking a little screwed here. Vekash, though, Still trying to fight the good fight for Fnatic. Plant on the cards. Can he defend? Can he hold the line? Can he keep Baha away? No. But the plant goes down, but Alpha finds a kill. 2v3, it's not impossible. But look at the reposition spike. They are just in the corner. Crashy's desperate to try. But FUT, I just can't believe that FUT have got this far, Mike. The fact they get across the line here is unbelievable. And Fnatic will be devastated.
Just absolute resilience on display here from
Unreal.
FUT when you think back to what went wrong versus BBL. But the benefit being, if there's anybody you want on the front lines with Kayak, it is a pissed off Alpha, yeah.
Yeah, that is
on a raise.
That is true. I guess if anything, he's been let out of his cage at the ample time. Let's see what he does with it. Again, this guy, it's going to be one of those kind of like the highs and lows of being an emotional player, right? Either it works out perfectly well, or you get more and more annoyed and it tilts you off the face of the earth. I think Alpha's generally pretty good at this sort of stuff. Find out how it settles here in the first round, as we've seemingly carried on the pace before. But Yedajay still alive, and he does finally get found, I guess, by Crashies, but no one there to help him, no one there to do much. That felt weird from Zeus as well.
Very across the lead. Darsley Boaster stands his ground here. So 5v2 in the pistol.
Give him a break. Brother, give him a break. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Foot of core Boaster in so many weird positions, like over the course of this series.
Please, someone help him, because look, he had a rough miss in the last one, but genuinely, some of those were just hilariously, awfully timed. And again, credit. I hope he can keep his head up through it.
I mean, he's a
resilient
player
guy.
that's been under probably more scrutiny
Anyone
than
else.
most.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt that he's still locked in right now, but
You feel for him, though, man.
oh, yeah.
Jeez. Ah, brilliant. Good. I'm dead.
One enemy.
Can't use Astra. However, good start for Fnatic.
They got a guy on ramp, and they have a guy in main and a guy in vent.
See, he's fine.
Yes, he's confused
But
too.
what are they
so
doing?
are we.
I'm not the problem. It's them. Alpha. Oh, gets swung on by 3. Well,
Bye-bye.
let's see if that ups the fuel of his rage.
Off rip, that's just a concern. Obviously, weapons aside, but
Here.
Fnatic looking to slow things down now. Still 3 players committed towards a
Portal closed.
Foot.
Recovering it.
So right place, right time, potentially here. Kayak, does he get a freebie?
But he's crouched just under that expected head height, and now they've got 2 bodies dropped. I think Baha's dead, but still good damage done. Still one backside too. This scares me.
Yeah, Alex,
This
I'm
scares
already worried that it starts with a first blood.
They're in ratty corners. Yedajay could catch them if they don't clear deep enough. Hopefully they do it together. Hello. Yeah, all good. Just gotta, make sure you're crossing the T's, dotting those I's.
30
30
seconds
seconds
left.
and they're still a little anxious.
He's made it out of Astra. It's already. Oh,
Bring them
bit
down.
of chip. Power court, so that's Zeus going to be noted. Zeus should be dead. Oh!
That's an upgrade. 10
Oh,
seconds.
it's 9 seconds,
seconds.
Michael. It's here.
my
Get me out.
God.
Get me out. Get me out. What are we doing?
They're just so scared.
Like, credit to FUT. The first one,
Yeah.
like that 3-man swing. Love that. Assertive, decisive. This, cool. But by this point, how are Fnatic fumbling this? Why are we leaving it to like 10 seconds for them to hit sites? Did we not learn our lessons?
The second positive to take out of that, Mr. Fallen reaching 1,000 lifetime
Jeez.
assists here in VCT EMEA. 3rd player to reach that milestone, and it couldn't come at a better time. And again, the opportunity after finding the kill in heaven, but they're not in a position to go any further forwards or take some space away, create some sort of win condition, and then we end up coin flipping again, or gambling massively. Less than 20 seconds left.
Oh, here we go. Okay, trying to be pacey. Stinger, Sheriff's odds and ends. It's gonna be heard. Alpha. Boy, Baha though.
This way.
Because that's a nice first start. A little bit concerning, obviously, if you are FUT, that you've lost a player and they can now get behind you. So you want to take some space elsewhere, right? That's a natural reaction. Oh, Zeus might be screwed here. Stands his ground.
Spike
Still
down
dropping
B.
2 bodies. I mean, this is just getting weird. Like, are we still in OT?
Yeah, it's not how you ever expect to see Fnatic play the game, but forced to do so here. Kayak might be rewarded for his patience.
One enemy
He
remaining.
absolutely is. Just one left to
enemy
find. Up and
remaining.
across the lane. He's found Kayak though! And Boaster comes down to a 1v2. Across the lead. A player who's shown hints of brilliance across this evening.
Yeah.
Will bail FUT out here. Again, the pace looks great for Fnatic initially. Isolating a player, big upgrade, finding the kills, finding the plant.
I feel like I'm being punished for something. I don't know what I've done.
Spike.
I wish I could help you there.
Yeah, was it a priest
One
cosplay?
enemy
Is this
remaining.
divine intervention? What is this?
Nice!
I don't understand what I'm saying. I mean, fair enough, it got a little bit scary in that one. They made it a little bit harder. Cool, but it's still 2-1 FUT. Now up on the operator. Let's see what they can do with this. Could be in Zeus's hands. Instantaneous divide, and now he's seeing pace from Fnatic. That I ain't used to. Let's see how it looks. Great.
Bring them.
It's just the pathing there, both stacking into the same position. Crashes will find a response.
mean-
We'll find a second as well, but now it gets weird. Boaster finally trading that out. Zeus has found a kill as well. Oh my
Enemy
god.
remaining.
And it's down to just one.
All right, Vekash, what have you got? 1 minute. 1 minute. Can I call a caster timeout? Is that something I'm able to do? Zeus? Is gap closing on this one? Join with the
Spike
edge. I like that they've
planted.
kind of like stacked up here. As long as they keep the spacing nice, they don't give Vekash a nice, easy lineup. Should be good to go. He is locked on the site.
Poison's off.
And that little bit of paranoia building, that little nervousness. That should be pretty telling. Eyes now trained,
One enemy
finds one,
remaining.
takes the fight. Great from Vekash, but can he find the second? It's Zeus who's been the threat, who's been the danger, and he still is! But with a stark reminder of why they got map 2. They can play in this chaos. They thrive in it, and Fnatic certainly don't.
I think as well that's just kind of synonymous with what we've seen. FUT just looking fundamentally better in some of these situations. And Fnatic just putting themselves into these really awkward exchanges time and time again.
They're out, Raptor! Yo.
And again, even just based on that, it's, like I said, FUT thriving in the chaos and Fnatic struggling to keep up.
Cutting through.
3-1 now to open up this decider. Alpha progress forwards here with Kayak, continuing with this tempo. One away from the showstopper as well. A lighter purchase, of course. Kayak just 2 away from his ult. Fnatic on the brink of a solid position in terms of the inventory, but what will it amount to? Can they invest in this round? But again, navigating really well to mitigate this threat, conceding the right spaces.
Toxin screen down.
Ah, cleared. And that's a big clear as well, but can they then readdress this site? Do they want to try and catch him kind of in between positions? Hard to kind of close down on though when you've got 2 Bushies and a Stinger. Baha could be overwhelmed if they're not careful, but confidence is going to be high. Does eventually go down, but at this point we've got
30 seconds
Showstopper
left.
now coming in for Alpha. Is this just going to get weird? Did it stop being weird?
I mean, how did Boaster get there? Did he walk all the way through Evan into spawn?
Neither got noted on the Nightfall either, I'm pretty sure. So that's telling him to fall in. Gonna isolate Alpha in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
One enemy remaining.
Cross the
10
lead, still
seconds
tucked
left.
in here. Kayak finds the kill, but will need the plant as well. Doesn't get it. Number 4 on the board. Another chance for Fnatic to make something out of this lesser purchase, and unfortunately, it's FUT again in terms of the mid-round decision making. I kind of just they're hitting.
Yeah, no, they're great. I love their re-clears of spaces. I like that they understand what Fnatic might be trying to gain and positioning really, really well for it. So again, I don't want this to discredit how well FUT are dealing with this too. I think they're doing this very, very nicely. I think Zeus is obviously a highlight. That's fine, but it's not just the Zeus
series. We were talking about mystery of the meta. This is kind of like just missing how to play again. They're missing the macro in so many of these rounds. Except Boaster, I don't know how much this kind of rides on him in terms of the mid round, but they're walking into stacks, they're walking into traps. They're not able to trade out in some of these situations where usually they would be able to.
And that's the key thing. We've
known
known
this
this
comp
roster.
issue here.
Yes.
There's just so many other issues we've seen.
Cutting through.
Which week 1 you could say, yeah,
Yeah,
cool, kick-off, like adjustment, oh yeah, back to the stage, but again here.
You just don't want to see it become habitual. You don't want to see it be unanswered. But now, good info in this round though.
Here.
Actually, going to see both players. Let's see the crunch here. Again, Kayak not able to operate at the degree he wants to. Mr. Paulin takes a lot of pressure on this, but Fnatic are winning out on the side here. Forced away, Zeus, he can't really fight back in yet. It is a 4v3. Man to the good here. Coming out for Fnatic. Planting play. Time on their side. I want to see this clean. I want to see good crossfires, good spacing, good hold on this. Not dedicated towards the site itself, and Zeus starting to look, starting to work. Alpha should have the drop on that, and he does. Good positioning. Looking for a follow-up. He's taking all eyes on him. And already noting where Crossley and Yetj are coming from.
I was going to say, should just give this up now. Hold on to these rifles. Don't necessarily want to lose another one, considering Baha and Crossley scraping together, but damage done here. Crossley's happy to stay. He's taking away some weapons.
I mean, it's a 1v2, but the time is really, really late. Yetj considering it. He's having a go. Nah, I think he noted it there.
Maybe,
Yeah, just
maybe if you got a
edge.
tap on him, might draw somebody back in, but
He's got the off at least. No, he doesn't get away far enough. Okay, that is a little bit of a loss there. Not the end of the world, but a good reaction from Fnatic. Comes out of a timeout, they post up a round.
Face your
on the same page. I was a bit worried when you saw that kind of catch on Alpha there.
it's a big investment.
Yeah, it is actually. Look at the ults coming in. Bloody hell.
So Vekaz have a safety net here if they can get themselves a plant, but a clean plant is what's eluded them. Some concerning player cam reactions.
I wish to keep note of those, how they develop. So right off the rip, Viper's pit towards middle. That's in play. So now the tempo looks very different from Fnatic. I think that may have been the intention from the start. Looks like a very passive mid-hold, obviously not expecting too much from that early game, but you've got to look at the extremities here.
Now what's the response here for Fnatic? They prioritize a site or isolate a player here for a pick? You can always see the TP said back out by Kayak. Crossley. Maybe that was the intention, but the aggression on the backside of that. Vekaz to win out here, a 2-for-1 in favor of Fnatic.
If they're getting the read of the kind of retaking of space on the other side of the map, this is good info for Baha. It's almost unfortunate.
Welcome to my world.
And there's a little bit of a note, it looks like, from Crashies that someone could have done this. Now they've won out on the side, barring Mr. Fallen. So that's the only one that would be a threat. Well handled, very heads up. That is the Fnatic I expect to be seeing.
Unfortunate for, like I said, make the right decision. They take contact on one side and Zeus just immediately looking to capitalize.
Space there for Vekaz, though, just to sit a little bit disconnected so he can fight back in if they do go for that space take.
Nice!
Now-
Come on! Becky! You are the man!
He is fired up, his Alpha.
Yep. It's down on pistols now for FUT. Do have the divide. Expecting some aggression here and actually going
Ugh.
Kayak almost breaking his wrist to reset on that one. Elsewhere, Alpha has found Mr. Fallen. The divide removed now. Looking to make quick moves in here, no nonsense about the approach.
Yeah, it feels like a stern talking to's happened during that timeout because they are now on the same page. It looks simple so far, but it's doing what it's needed. That Cash could get swung on. Gotta be careful. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies behind that. Great stall, but a nice work. Bit of nice work from Zeus, but still you feel it's going to be limited. Yeah, true, but there it is. Kayak just watching the back lines. Just felt the weapon. Comfortable. Better. Much better. Got to see this focus maintain. It can't get close. We know FUT get dangerous in those moments.
Tied up now, 4 apiece. Yeah, timeout to follow. I'm seeing Zeus immediately picking up an operator here.
Quick timeout, I think.
Yes, Jay just tanking that. In certain situations here where, again, FUT just make decision, let's isolate this kill.
Bro, do you have a keyboard, bro? You died to my nade, bro. Come on.
And look, I'm always happy to see Fnatic then kind of, as said, same page, simple but effective, clear, execute, good game plan. And then you're seeing the star signs, really starting to shine. You've got Alpha doing well, Kayak doing well, Vekash. I mean, finding those two was great. Starting to get a good read on how FUT were trying to keep that map.
Post to the next closest, and on the other side, Crossley and Mr. Fallen. Well, Zeus just one away as well, so yes, he's on the operator, but a chance to maybe prevent being overwhelmed here. He is noted early on.
That's the Zeus line we're sitting on here.
Poison's off.
Deep hold towards A. Him and Crossley, a nice duo starting to build. Fnatic kind of doing similar looks, right? Slow presence towards middle, and then just holding those extremities, letting the map breathe for a second.
Not necessarily the sort of round that suited them, considering a couple of the early rounds here on Split in particular, but Spike not committed just yet.
First time really after that time I was seeing this attention towards middle of this 1-3-1. We hadn't seen that yet. It had been more site-centric. Kayak going to try and slip in towards Vents, but Yellow Jay's going to note that, so sees that there's intention and bodies behind that early util.
40 seconds left now, retrieving the spike.
Toxin screen down.
Real positives to build upon.
The late clear from FUT though, is this again a good one from Fnatic? It is. I feel like they've got the tempo down of what FUT were trying to achieve with getting this information back. Oh, Mr. Fallen, lucky boy. He might get away with daylight robbery here. Spots out one, takes him down. And now there's problems. Where was the spacing? Luckily they get bailed out by Booster. But Crossley's still around. He's still a problem. 13 seconds, but down on 19 HP. Surely not. Maybe he can. Exceptionally good scenes too. As Zeus now left to try and shoulder all of this though. He ain't all that nearby. Getting closer, but the operator difficult at this task.
Yeah, and he needs this kill onto Vekash on an angle that Crashies can't trade.
Timing's everything. Zeus, are you quick enough? Are you fast enough?
Did he spot something in there?
Did he see a bow? Quick as lightning. Gets the change up, and speaking of lightning, pops the ult, goes in, looks for it, can't find it. Crashies! Ooh, getting close in this, Mike.
I didn't spot a star behind the divide there, but what keeps them locked out here? Didn't catch it in the replay either here, but again, it seems like an eternity that Alpha's got his back turned.
Oh, if Zeus had just even considered it for a second earlier, I think he wins that one, honestly. God, fine margins, but 4 in a row for Fnatic and get themselves back in the lead here. Money obviously in dire straits for FUT, but these close rounds, man, they're the ones that sting the most. But I think they've got to work on that timing, how they want to regain that B main control, because that late refight, they've lost it twice now. Once to, I think it was Vekash on that 2K.
Again, in my eyes, the right decision though. FUT continuing to make really good choices.
Yeah.
Just losing out there. Around as well, losing Zeus early on. No commitment just yet. I mean, again, it's, cool, slowing the round down, but aren't necessarily the ones that have suited them.
Don't like slow rounds against ecos or even just, you know, sheriffs, anything. I like a nice decisive round. I know it feels almost more dangerous, but I don't want to see it get to 30.
They're so scared of getting
Obscuring vision.
kind of stuck in these situations where they have to almost, you know, trade out 2 or potentially 3 follow-up kills. Like I said, FUT fundamentally in those scenarios have looked better.
Yeah, I guess it comes down, can Yetijay divide anything here, really? He's not had the biggest impact yet in this map.
30 seconds left.
Crossley's watching us kind of push up here. Now that Vision's denied, he looks kind of screwed in this. He should be pinched on, and he is. So good work from Fnatic, really nice. That's much better, decisive, clear-cut intention with utility, clearing out those dangerous corners, and now they can make towards site quite safely.
Baha still
Enemy remaining.
a million miles away from this. Baha shut down now. Long old walk for Mr. Fallen. Sheriff in hand. Chance maybe to do some damage. The bait comes through. Alpha happy to give some confidence across to Kayak, potentially. 2 rounds to the good. Fnatic slowly but surely back in control of this half.
One enemy.
Come to this with a divide here, maybe a chance of a pit to close out the half at some point. Alpha trying to rely on some mind games down on the stage. Operator back in hand for Zeus as well.
And Boaster. And Alpha. Double up on attack.
No, Alpha swapped out?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a very late swap too. So.
Observers. Boaster cam.
You're calling for it this early.
He's on a very aggressive line here.
Oh, no, you're right. Look at that. Watch out.
The OG Boaster AWP skin.
I'm looking in your eyes going to the minimap, mate. You stay focused.
Concealment.
See, here you go. This is it. Observers.
No faith.
None.
Boaster was about to catch that wallbang.
He was. He's been working on that.
Kayak's posted here though. Yetijay hasn't necessarily given up vents just yet.
All the timing. Hand on mouse, please. Barrel.
Bring them.
A ton of damage done by Bekaj there.
Boaster hits these though. I'm not gonna lie, but why have I said it? Why have I said it? Why have I said that?
30 seconds left.
Baited him.
What have I done? I'd like to take this time to apologize because now they're in a 5v3. Kayak, Alpha, and Crashy. It's all looking a bit weird here. They're not getting what they want, and what the hell was Kayak up to? It's just Alpha in a 1v4. Not gonna happen.
I was going to say, do they hold on to the double up here? Maybe. Round 12 wouldn't look so bad, but still. Zeus holding on to his situation. But just able to pick apart the approach here from Fnatic.
Anyone have funds
Chance
to spare?
maybe if that TP goes behind for Kayak, we can catch them off guard, but a chance here. The final round for FUT to actually tie things up. String of rounds unanswered now. An opportunity to equalise. Alpha, the one to pick up the op this round. Another slow approach from Fnatic.
Smoked off B main. More of a presence towards mid though. I'm looking at what Yetijay's up to. We still haven't really seen him activate much. He's what, 4 to 8. It's not been, you know, a highlight for the game for him. It's been fine. But that Prowler's kind of got him dead here. Lucky to get out alive, but Baha unwilling to fall back to this one. He wants to keep control of that, but I guess you can then imagine that that A side's a bit weaker, but there's still 2 players here. Zeus being one of them with that operator.
Quick pivot here. Try and pressure towards ramp.
They can't do the same thing as they did last time to... Oh yeah, maybe they can actually. Yeah, they absolutely can. The pinch to clear that top side of ramp is really, really solid. There's one man on the site. That's going to be cross delete. Hard to hold this with so much coming your way. Yetijay's managed to slip through, but it's still not easy. Down to 25 seconds. Spike still towards that ramp side. Swing and a miss. Crossley goes down. Great follow-up from Kayak. 20 seconds. They should be comfortable.
Much better here. Way more decisive on the way in here. Fnatic rewarded here with an in-zone flawless to put up 7 in the first half.
Yeah, we'll kind of call it on that one for now. 5-7, as Mike said. This is still anyone's game.
Top of the board here for Fnatic on the raise. And FUT maybe a turn of pace here to kick off the second half. Boaster going to have his hands full once more.
Yeah.
Made that frenzy work previously on Corrode, but...
He did. And they saw nothing in middle, so they are coming over fast to try and help him out. Got a plate close on us, but the Prowler should have him screwed here. They're trying to find him. He actually comes back out of the smoke, gives them an opportunity. Zeus, they want to deliver it. What a shot from Zeus. Great trading as well, good spacing. Alpha patrolling in the back of the site, keeps it in hand. All right, there was Spike drop there.
Still, a man to the good. Forgot about him. Just falling elsewhere on the map. To cut the site up now with the wall. A chance here to get a clean plant. Certainly now with the snakebite going in.
Nice to have that little insurance policy there.
Planted.
And with this space clear towards heaven, they know that this is a focus through CT. So they can create a nice crossfire. Actually, Alpha's already out, which is quite surprising. I thought they might be able to construct that earlier. But now the re-clear on Villa. And a big clear from FUT. I mean, they did everything right. They did everything right.
Still plenty of tools to work with as well. The wall to be late invested, the snakebite as well. Boaster, unfortunately, just overwhelmed with util, to be honest with you. From our perspective, it almost looks like you could sit inside the smoke for a little longer, but credit to FUT in that regard. See as well, just maybe another second or two and would have reinforcements after that initial clearance into mid. Looking to slow things down with the paint shell, but nobody's shown towards A, but Crashy's shut down.
It doesn't even get a look into the round, really. It was like one Prowler and one out, so... yeah, looking like Fnatic want to put their main focus towards that A side, putting some players towards it. That's fine. Baha sitting pretty deep, just in case anyone does go walkabout. It's not particularly committed either. Can disconnect from that. So let's see what the pace looks like from FUT. I'm sure it should be diligent at this point. I want to see how well they can clear and get this information. Just, I think, Alpha on the upgrade. Everyone else sitting pretty much on classics.
Yeah, I think FUT have looked pretty solid in terms of anti-ecos as well. Ecos as well, to be fair.
Just in spot of bother here, really. That will help matters, though. Baha getting far too curious for his own good. So a weapon will be recovered. Nothing major yet. And there we go. Lovely from Mr. Fallin. So that site now available. Plant should be next. They still have presence in middle. I want to see how long they stay there too, because I think it's Yedajay who's just backpedaled deeper, but he spotted them. That's good. That's good for them. Good positioning. He doesn't need to stick around too long. He's been enough of a nuisance, and he's bought them time.
So now Fnatic forced to, well, Kayak and Alpha, forced to try and clear back through this space, going to run the clock down. Necessarily going to want to hold on to what they've got here, so maybe just going to commit towards exits, but Yedajay.
Nice and slow.
Pop this out.
Enemy remaining.
Don't
first.
Don't miss me too much.
Lazy clearance onto Alpha, but his position revealed now.
It is good. It made it a little costly.
Grenade.
Considering they came in with just that bandit, pretty decent. So you take that. I mean, obviously you'd want more, but silver linings are silver linings. 2 left alive for FUT. Now Fnatic have to try and build. This is their buy round. The bonus shouldn't be too threatening at this point. I imagine it's going to be relatively light.
It's been, Yedajay maybe that's going to struggle, but we'll see how the buy settles here. Okay, just one away from the ultimate as well. It's going to be just the 2 Bulldogs to come in, so protecting the follow-up here. This bonus conversion is going to be a tough task here for FUT.
Ores and ore emitting.
guys a little bit there. It's a long day. Not used to this. Not too much time off. Thanks for the welcome.
Could be longer.
Oh, what the hell are you saying?
Have tied it up, man.
Bring them down.
Wasn't a 10-2 half, so. But making progress in towards B main. Starting to fall upon once more, but he's so desperate to find a kill, but Zeus is the one to capitalize.
Yeah, and the cross is difficult to play with here. Vekesh has to fall away, and doesn't Alpha want to stick around? He's on a bit of an island, but he does do well. Takes away Zeus, but the site's still under threat. There's 4 players here though, man. I'm looking at this quick rotation in the middle.
The bait is beautiful. Still plenty of time, and they're actually in a position to capitalize towards 8.
Absolutely
Heads up
outdone this.
Foot.
That's unreal. Oh,
Enemy remaining. 30 seconds.
Man, you don't see that. Foot running rings around Fnatic there.
Just so much time and space to work with. And like I said, Foot just, again, making great decisions in terms of the mid-round. He just can't get a clean 1v1 there. Zeus and Yetajay in unison.
1 enemy remaining. 30 seconds.
Bonus converted here.
Well, that's the first red flag, isn't it, really? That worries
If you needed another one.
Yes, if you didn't catch map 2 or the start of split, then here we are at 8 to 7, excuse me, with Foot in the lead. The money now looking rough for Fnatic. For Foot, however, building blocks, stepping stones, 9 potential rounds. Can they once again control this map?
Fnatic probes sent out, but difficult to really commit to one in these situations. Vekats though, nice, stands his ground. That's Yetajay down.
It's just that spacing, so hard to then like scale off of. Even if you do get one down, no one else can really get much out of it. But I stacked up towards Hell. Look how slippery they're trying to be here. You coined it, the slippery foot.
It's the one that'll get you.
Just swag.
Speaking of, Kayak. Dealt with now. Still time left on the clock. Zeus has wrapped this. Didn't even spot that happening. Saw the early indications. Crashes caught off guard now. 3 on the round for Zeus. Just 1 left to find. And Alpha will fall. 9 on the board for Foot.
Your teeth will
Immediately taking control of this decider. Yeah. 4 unanswered will force Fnatic take a pause here. Have a break.
They did do well after that first time out, right? That was the thing that kind of got them.
Yeah, but I mean, a couple of these, the follow-up round for Fnatic's timeouts, I was going to say Foot's made right choices, but
Foot has made right choices.
I use lot word when you
Me speak.
broke.
Yes, it's
Like
weird,
what?
right? It just feels weird. Slipped into another timeline, but speaking of timelines, it is back underway. So 9 to 7, we go back in as Fnatic's timeout. I'll find you. What is the game plan? Foot have already determined theirs. They are going head first in towards this. Set the tempo on 8.
Yes, it gets out as well.
And Fnatic have 4 players on this side of the map, so this is very early presence and potentially early pressure.
Here.
Started initially with just crashes and Jay would survive. Showstopper ripped immediately here, but it's shut down. How did he post that?
I don't know. It didn't look like it did. Fnatic still get away with 2. They are with a man to the good here. Foot are behind the curve. They are not on site. They are going to struggle to deal with this one. Comes down to utility, and a body block is going to be what is needed, and it's there. They can't get back. They can't get back. Fnatic. Woo! Getting away with that one. I mean, how did Alpha's ult get off there?
That looked like it came out of the side of him. Like he was looking a completely different direction there.
Show me the replay. I dare you.
He fired at that at like a 90-degree angle. Okay, it just looked even weirder on the replay.
Yeah, that made it no better.
But a response found. Fnatic convert out of the timeout. And FUT still comfortable in the purchase. Still plenty left behind this buy as well. God, but Zeus again to follow up on that.
Jesus. What are we witnessing? This has just turned into a brawl in middle.
Oh, FUT gonna look to slow things down. Still 2 players here for Fnatic though.
They are, but I'm reading chat obviously every now and then, but apparently there was a double suck on the site.
Missed that.
Need that back.
A rare strat.
I know, you don't see that every day. Oh, it's kind of nasty with it. Okay, this is getting a little bit strange now. 3v3. Over towards the side, spam from Boaster. He was struggling to hold this with that double burst potential, but with Zeus down, a little less pressure, but that kind of lazy walk from the smoke ain't gonna work here. Boaster's repositioned great. And I mean, he's fully in control, buying time for everyone.
Oi.
9-9.
Good trade.
9-9. Oh, good.
So I'm not even going to go back to it. No, it's fine.
Andy will sort us out at some point. Yeah, see? Double suck.
Okay.
Yeah, Deckers.
Obviously completely catching FUT off guard. And now chipping away at that financial lead that FUT had established.
Nice!
Second timeout called now for FUT.
I mean, whatever's being said in these timeouts from Fnatic is gold. I don't know what's happening, but they're like, oh, we are Fnatic.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Like Champs Final, we were...
Now a chance for maybe Fnatic to swing the pendulum back in their favor. Back on top of this decider.
Don't get in my way.
Oh,
Hey.
what?
What is going on here, man? Oh! Zeus is filth. How many times is he getting his first kills?
He's digging so deep for some of these opening engagements.
But it doesn't mean it changes the outcome of the round. How many times have you seen Fnatic then flip this back around after a man advantage to FUT?
Baha will be tested here in the back lines.
Ooh,
First one found.
Ticket box. Crashies. Panic run away. Panic run away. Lovely info. They might still try and force forward. He is very alone still. Very alone. He's got a chance in this, and Crashy's solid as a rock normally, I've got to say it. And he still tries. He goes down swinging. Wesley took a lot of damage on that. Yeta J forced to fight and forced to fall. Alpha brings us down to a 3v2. Boaster and Alpha now need to work together in this one. Boaster gets to... Oh, he does get caught.
He does get caught.
I thought he was just to the left of it. So they now know where he is. They should be able to identify where Alpha is as well.
Able to set up on both sides of this, though. It's going to be individual requirement if they want to go for this. I mean, Alpha's now going forwards. Yeah, I thought they might just hold for exits, but...
Still got a paint shell, but...
Grenade!
How much does that really affect them?
Down.
Yeah, it could be. It should be. Force them into Boaster. Oh! Now down to the 1v1. Hold on. We ain't out of the woods just yet. Alpha should be dead. He is. Mr. Fallen. Calm under pressure. Got close there. Again, you think about what Zeus did at the start. How then they bullied forward off the back of Baha. And gave these shots. Nice. And then it gets so close still.
Unlucky as well, Boaster. Able to secure 2 kills off the back of the paint shell. Beautiful second, but a crucial trade from Mr. Fallen.
Oh, bro, I thought he has...
I am with you.
Money's rough now. Look at this from Fnatic. Boaster's got the I guess, but he's got a frenzy as well. And FUT just going super high tempo here. Straight up ramp, making no subtlety of this either.
Looks for a spam through, but nothing going to be found. Pit invested towards heaven here. So playing towards the post block already. They can get this spike transition towards site. But we're going to have a weird and wacky post plant here for Fnatic to try and overcome.
Go, go.
Here comes the crunch though, here comes the site hit itself. Zeus, once again, leading the way. Selfless in approach, but he could be dead here. He is. Crashy stands his ground. Spins around for another prowler, outspots it close, goes for it. Can't quite get across the line on that one. And now the numbers become almost insurmountable, right? How do you get past this? Pit in the way.
How do you get into this pit?
I don't think you do.
Alpha wants to. He'll try and brave it. Actually going to get out on the backside here. See the catch Mr. Fallen.
Oh, that's absolutely unreal from Alpha. He's making something look near impossible. Boaster gets a rifle. They still have 3 more to locate. He is trying. Boaster delivering. There is now game on time. They are on the side itself, though. Back a pillar, maybe a pixel spotted there. Playing double. Oh, what a shot! And now down to the 1v1. Can he do what he couldn't last time? Takes a look left. You can see where Yeta J's repositioning to Alpha. On it, but he can't win it. So close, but again, heartbreak at the final hurdle. And FUT forcing another forward. 11 rounds to their name.
See Alpha as well. He's just tilted it himself. Put in another situation to clutch up here. And bested once more. Heartbreak.
No, same round.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Same thing again.
And that's the one that gets you. That's the repetition of being so damn close 2 times in a row now. Same person beside you, Boaster as well. Nearly doing it. But by the skin of their teeth, FUT are so deadly. If this is the come up of FUT, I'm so happy about this. If we're seeing the best of Zeus coming, we're seeing these new players looking excellent, Crossley looking great, Baha looking deadly. This is what it's about. But Fnatic back on a bye. A little bit lighter, I'm sure they'd like. Crash is suffering down on that Stinger. Still got the ult with Boaster, but I mean, Alpha's still 1 away. It's a very different tempo now.
And now FUT may be reading into Fnatic, making a desperation play somewhere, but as we can see, not on the cards here in round 21. FUT 2 to the good. Now looking to regroup outside A once more. They found success here. They're looking to really drive that home.
Crashies can't really challenge. I mean, maybe try and bait them in for Alpha. He's going to get caught by a lot of util, so it is on Alpha to try and save the day. Denies the first, dives in. Looks for more, can't find any. No one had scaled up yet. They'd taken away the front line, and the slower pace from FUT didn't quite get the reward that Fnatic wanted to punish.
Look at the damage as well. Yeta down to 37 HP, so FUT need to find a kill elsewhere to swing this one back in their favor. Heaven control the FUT though. Still 2 difficult players to dig out on site.
Time is running really low as well. This is much better for Fnatic. Keeping their composure, keeping their cool, and getting around back. 10 found for Fnatic. And the support system there almost kind of baited in off the want of closing down on Crashies. We've seen how good FUT are at isolating that first man. Having Alpha there as that bodyguard almost, as you can see it, is a great idea. But he's just got to be in the right place at the right time every single round, which is easier said than done. Again, support system great from Vekaj too.
Yeah, it's the first time we really see one of these kind of choke points pay off for Fnatic, right? Usually it's Zeus to maybe follow up on Yeta dash, and here it just seems a little individual in terms of the approach.
How are they skint again? Like,
Concealment.
They need a financial advisor. Because this looks like Fnatic could equalize here. Sheriffs to work with though, at least just 2. You have Zeus's ultimate as well.
I need a green light for that though. It feels like you need something kind of on your side.
To avoid the Prowler though. Noted here very early on.
Look how deep Fnatic are sitting too. Super cautious. Should be checkmate positions. Alpha should get first for free. Stalls out any sort of trading. That's the spike. So spike gets recollected. But in the meantime, Boaster catching the player, trying to maybe pinch towards ramp. They're just not getting the same sort of play in as they had before. This is very, very, very tight work from Fnatic.
Very controlled here. Vekaj as well, playing good range towards Heaven. Reading the buy perfectly.
Where are you?
So he's trying to be a little bit tricky.
Left.
Kayak's not been noted just yet though.
Okay, now we've got to see if that B main strike happens. So Kayak really solid. Good stuff. There we go. In zone flawless. Tick in the box. 11-11. What are you wishing for? What do you want?
To not go to overtime again, to be honest.
Yeah, what was it again? 18-16. That's quite long. You know it's bad when the producers are like, hey, if it gets 18-18, we're going to go to a break. Yeah, is that you are now soloing the show.
Desk has gone home.
You're absolutely
Just
good
letting
at
you know.
observing as well.
Yeah, Dublin's
everyone's
about
off.
to clock out as well.
Time to jump.
So yeah, look, I mean, OT's not impossible. Okay, the desk is still here.
The desk are still here.
They've checked it.
We've had proof
They've
of
told
life.
it. Yeah. We've asked for like a medical report. They're good. Mini, not sure actually.
Yeah.
Seeing this scoreline, uncertain. I'm sure there's been some special conversations out there about this performance. He doesn't look happy.
He looks thrilled.
He's beaming. He just went, God, I hate Fnatic. Where's his little Sliggy badge? Crazy that Sliggy didn't give us one. Literally made the man's career. Wild.
Wild.
Yeah. No promotion. Love that FNS guy though. Big fan of those co-streams.
I've really started to enjoy his co-streams, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how that changes.
Stack in heaven though.
Oh, that's a nice high-low. The timing on this
Just
one.
turns Vekaz
Oh
as
my
well.
God, he's in no
He's gave up the
man's land.
space.
How did FUT just find the timing so perfect? And now Boaster's screwed. FUT have done it again. So much power on these bursts.
Now, unfortunately, Kayak and
Spike
Crash, he's
planted.
forced to hold on to what they've got. The timing absolutely disastrous for Fnatic. You can see Alpha giving up the angle to go and put the paint shell towards main. Misread on the execution there. I mean, on FUT's execution, in terms of reading, there was a heavier presence towards main. Or that maybe that contact was going to come first versus any split through mid.
Man,
It's Vekaz as well.
You felt it for him, man. He's
yeah.
just like trying to get back, and there's just like 3 different angles now to worry about. They're flooding towards you. Oh.
I think maybe the follow-up there is that Vekaz maybe retreats towards stairs and takes a deeper angle. He's not necessarily giving up the space.
Yeah. Ooh. God, man. Okay, what ults do we have as well? I just want to take a check on that. And what's the finances like for Fnatic?
We have Crossley on the side of FUT, and I think Mr. Fallen was one away. Yeah, Mr. Fallen one away for Fnatic. The buy's going to be there, even an op for Kayak. And they have the divide to play with. As FUT now on series point.
Oh, man. It could still be OT. It could still be OT,
It could still very
guys.
much be OT.
Yeah, don't write it off yet. What do we have as a start? 3-play start towards A. Oh! He wants OT. He doesn't want to go down yet. He doesn't want to lose in regulation. Those dinner plans are screwed. He's committed now. But Boaster's found Baha blind, I'm pretty sure, with just that spam on the wall.
Freebies to open up here.
Don't miss me.
But we have to do God's work to find their way back into this. Vekaz has found Zeus as well, looking clean throughout here as we approach the minute mark.
Yeah, and I kind of like what Yedajay and Zeus have been trying with that kind of push and pull of attention. We kind of saw with that Yoru during like champs, right? Where it's like eyes turn, you've got the dive coming in from the waylay, but seeing how they were trying to achieve it here didn't quite land in this round, obviously. Yedajay not really getting much of an opportunity, even the cross being watched. There's a lot of Fnatic bodies on this one.
I'll find you.
And it feels fated to go the distance. How far does it go? Vekaz looking to close this account down as Yedajay, last one alive. And it started with a bang from Kayak, who gets to shut it down. Vekaz, lovely from him. 3 at the end and in zone flawless to take us to OT.
Gonna reset here on both sides. Chance to catch their breath. Readdress maybe some issues throughout regulation here. Of course.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. King Charles fan. But now that tension
but now you feel it.
fully on display for the decider. Again, a very back and forth exchange in this second half. FUT off to a flying start.
Yeah, they're getting pumped up. I can hear it behind us. Couple more seconds, and we're underway. Diving back into this, it will be Fnatic on the attack, of course. Therefore, meaning FUT on the defending side. Now let's see what the adjustments are. Let's see what we have coming into OT.
orb emitting.
Fnatic fairly quickly set up towards mid and B main. And FUT a little bit of a switch up here in terms of the mid hold. It's Yetche and Zeus to pick up a crossfire here in vents. Do have Baha close by. Fnatic look to put their foot down in terms of this B site here. We stamp their authority. TP sent through, Boombot as well. Mr. Fallen, got to be careful not to be caught off guard here.
He's still alive, which is quite surprising. Got revealed, got everything thrown at him, but comes out swinging, comes out living, comes out thriving in this. But still alive. But Kayak tries to put up some numbers, but it's just Vekash. It was all in, and now they're all out. 13-12. FUT claim that first round.
They flip this on its head as well. Mr. Fallen running all the way around the pillar. Here to find Alpha, then catches the snake bite from Baha as well. Beautiful stuff from him. And the cleanup is perfect. A 3K for Baha here to put FUT ahead. Another timeout called here. Probably just to take a breather. Address maybe their approach to this attack round. Found a lot of success alongside Yetide and Zeus, like you said, breaking those early sight lines and crossfires across the map, actually showing their ability to do it in a number of different areas here on Split. Seeing an op in hand.
This one, how does that operator handle it?
Positioned over towards B, so you'd hope the awareness there. I mean, the fact that Crostalee's over the side of the map as well. Yeah, Prowler gonna at least confirm nobody on the deeper angle. Crashy's obviously revealing his position in terms of util. Kayak posted up now, looking to punch up into B main.
Bring them down.
You've got to just look at the aftermath of this round. If they're still alive, right? If they still survive this. But slow and steady, right? Take their time. Meticulous and cautious in approach. Alpha sat towards vents. Got Vekash on the other side. And a 1-3-1. Looking to take space towards middle.
Much more considered from FUT in terms of the early round.
Still got that burst potential, but now kind of gathering towards mid.
So going to be burning in the back of Vekash's mind this previous collapse in B Heaven. He will be called upon once more.
Oh, that is brilliant from Vekash. Knowing which target to focus on, he takes down Crossley. Cross now being watched by Kayak. Can they try and get together on this, create another layer of a crossfire? No. They have to back away and somewhat give up this B site. But the backfill there from Alpha, keeping numbers solid in their hands. Now the time is a problem. 10 seconds, and FUT have run out of chances. Fnatic back in this, 13 apiece.
And that one run away from them just a little bit. A crucial kill from Vekash to remove the first player here. Again, it takes them an eternity to get onto a trade angle.
Spike down B.
And here, this time around, at least later on in the round, the operator of Kayak causing real issues for them. So all tied up, 13 apiece. We switch sides once more. And the pace continues to slow.
Well, half an hour away from midnight. It's getting late here in Berlin.
Poison's off.
But no stop in sight yet. Fnatic doing something very similar to what we saw last round, but look at the resistance here from FUT. This time much closer. Yetide and Zeus trying to play in combination towards top middle. We saw Fnatic seem much deeper in how they wanted to handle it.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, FUT set up like this at the start of their previous defensive round as well, with Zeus and Yetide happy to stand their ground. Vekash forced off that angle. Noted, but FUT on the retreat.
Spike swinging towards the A site here. Steady, but heading that way. I'm sending Alpha to posture up towards that mail room, up towards Heaven. Gets contact, but doesn't commit, obviously. Paint Shell goes in. Don't get much more out of that. And now it's feeling a bit too choreographed, this silence on B main, but this is the weaker side of the map.
It is.
There's only 2
seconds
players
left.
here, but Zeus is one of them.
Gotta go.
Just looking to regroup here. It was very late in the day. Seas doesn't catch Crossley might actually just find the perfect reveal here. Doesn't actually tag.
Yeah, which is very surprising, but the thing is he still knows they're coming this way. 10 seconds, but Zeus has fallen, trying to maybe back towards Pillar. Great damage from Crossley. Still going to take a couple down on the way. Give a fighting chance to these three playing back in. This time it's not Boaster and Alpha, it's Alpha and Crashies to try and control the final three players.
FUT stacked up as well. Looking to just trade on the way back in. That's a good... They're able to actually get themselves off site though. Could be winnable here if they can catch them off guard.
Okay, there's the first audio cue.
What did he spot there?
I don't know if he even saw much, really. Alpha trying to catch the cross, but he's made a meal of the first, but Crashies does very well. All now ready. Gonna get the catch. Knows about Yenerjay. Time starting to tick here. Yenerjay's got to get a move on. As Crashies got the composure he normally seems to. He absolutely does! Clutching out when it matters. Fnatic taking the first in the second round of OT.
Big win here for Crashies in the clutch. Again, Fnatic just about have enough time to get themselves into a more comfortable position. Again, the swing.
Come on! Come on! Look at him laughing at us, that little cheeky bugger.
Yeah, nice bait and switch here between Crashies and Alpha. We'll put Fnatic now in a position to close out on split.
There's still fight left in FUT at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to believe so. You have to believe so.
The resilience of this side.
Bring them down.
Starting to feel challenged. Put to the test. Spike left towards sewers. Could be indicative of intention. Kaya kept on a bit of a leash here. Can't overextend towards B main. Alpha staying on guard, and Zeus struggling to get going in this OT.
Ooh. He's found the timing though.
By Alpha. And Boaster so close by though. But the site looks like the red carpet's rolled out, right? You go for this.
Absolutely have to commit. There's a window of opportunity here, whether FUT know it or not. Boaster spotted there on the smoke drop.
Oh, but he doesn't want to lose his life. He's got to give this one up and wait for the rest of the team to come on over. Aha, not noted either. But it is a player disadvantage. They're down at only 3. Fnatic up with 4.
But if you can get defense
here. Screen down.
A chance to play spoiler.
Oh my god, though, but look across Delete. He is playing a risky game. That looks like a season. He goes too far. He's gone for something a little bit deeper.
Oh my god!
But Crashies showing him how it's done. Barhar's got to go nuclear. Takes away Vekash and gets Heaven control. Where is the other teammate? Mr. Fallen still alive. They are playing
have to get on this.
To the time. They've got to get the body block again. They've got to do it again. They can't do it this time. Are we really going again? Boaster falls and FUT survive. 14-14.
Again, knowing the gravity well is there. Just a moment's hesitation in terms of getting that first half on, baiting out. The gravity well, I mean, they're so lucky to get this kill onto Crossley as well.
Yes.
Issue being here, the vulnerable takes effect, and it's just shooting fish in a barrel for Mr. Fallen.
Nice!
We will never leave this place.
It's feeling that way, honestly.
It does, genuinely. Luckily, obviously, we're paid by the round, so all good. Here we go. On the attacking side, Fnatic again, but back on the defense. Man, imagine being a player in these scenarios. It's got to be absolutely exhausting at times to keep re-upping, refreshing the mind, coming back into this. Legit, still in middle. Not in the same way though, a little bit of a switch up in position. And they're both towards that Heaven side. And Baha playing towards that vent. Kayak waiting for someone to take a glance at it.
Double stack in here, Boaster. Where are the possibility to break the sight lines?
Oh
doesn't get shut down. It's Kayak that falls.
But Boaster backfilling this perfectly, gonna find 2. Zeus goes, Baha goes. And now you look towards the site though. Crossley, can you hold again? You got 2, 3, almost 4 coming your way. An adjustment on Pillar, but he's getting checkmated here. Vekash has him dead to rights. But caution on the beat. Goes back in for more. Takes away 1, but this is still a 2v3. aren't coming into play. And Yenajay's position still feels a mile away from relevance.
Yeah, Mr. Fallen has to win out here. Slow creep back towards this retake. Alpha tucked into ramp here. Was he spotted on the first one? I don't know. Well, Yesterday definitely knows now.
And it's time to go. It's getting a little bit hard to stick the landing on this Mr. Fallen. Not going to win the fight. Crash, he's controlling again that ult. He's getting an OT. A Fnatic take the first. Striking up to 15 and put the pressure on FUT.
Or more animated now in terms of the exchange down on stage, but
I bet Baha's frustrated about that one, but credit to Boaster. Spins around and gets it. He looked dead to rights there.
Absolutely should have been. Like I said, it was Kayak. Of all the victims in that situation, it's Kayak to fall. 1-2 punches from Zeus and Yetajay. Yeah, Yetajay, not necessarily reflected in terms of the numbers, but has been pivotal to FUT's success here on Split.
All right, Rashi's first contact. See the reaction. Alpha gets a bit closer, but it's pacey. Yetajay trying to find a fight here. Span in, doesn't catch Crashy, so they've evacuated the site, but Bearcatch is going to catch Frostily on the cross itself. Zeus now in a bit of trouble here. Yetajay trying to keep him safe from heaven, but this is looking like it is already a 5v3, and they've barely seen him, Mike.
Alpha get a kill as well. Means Fnatic can sit back, force out the plant here. Or at least wait for an overstep. Somebody from FUT trying to swing things back in their favor.
There's not many layers to this. They're all on site. This is hard to find a way to break forward. Zeus, Yetajay, Vekash again. My God, this man in OT has found a bit of form here. If they try and take a fight, it's all on Zeus. A 1v3 needed. Fnatic looking like they've got the ability to go the distance here. And for FUT, it was a glimmer of hope, a chance that is now dwindled. Fnatic going as far as required. My God, though, it was a marathon.
Absolutely exhausting series. Both teams pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
Unable to really get a firm grip